What is up, New York Jets fans? What an exciting time to be in the tri-state area. I'm excited to be here. I hope you are too. I am your host, Midnight Mike, your late night New York Jets host, Midnight Mike. And I am on the Long Island Sound. Go, 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 Jets! Fight! Hell yeah! And we got to do this. Jets, Jets, Jets! Like I was saying, I am Midnight Mike, and I am your late night New York Jets host. And for those of you who, just like me, I just rushed in here to start this game because I'll tell you what, if you were watching that New York Knicks game,
we are the New York Knicks. 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 Say go New York, go New York, go.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. We're back on track.
Let me explain something real quick before we get into all the Jets stuff, which is going to be this show. This is a Jets show. But I'll tell you what, I haven't watched basketball in, it's been probably a decade or two since I actually followed the Knicks or the Magic. I was always a Knicks and a Magic fan, and if you want to know more about that, I'll be happy to talk about it. But that game went back and forth to where the Sixers were up by double digits, then the Knicks went up by double digits, and then in the third, the Sixers come back. Oh, and I kept saying to my wife, this better end before I have to go on the air. And I'll tell you right now, I'll turn this down. That was exciting. That was an exciting game, and I really, really, congratulations to the New York Knicks. Congratulations to the Knicks and all of their fans. I would say I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm such a fair weather fan, and I can admit that. I have no problem admitting that. I started watching basketball obviously in the 80s with Jordan and Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and all those guys, and I watched all the way through to the 90s. I loved, and the reason I was always a Knicks fan. I mean, the Nets never really pulled any weight in New Jersey. I'm going to be honest. That's probably why they're in Brooklyn right now, right? So I was always a Knicks fan, and then when the Magic acquired Shaquille O'Neal, my grandmother one of her best friends worked for the Orlando Magic, so she started sending me up signed basketballs by Shaq, signed programs by Shaq, all this stuff. And I'm like, oh man, I've got to love the Magic. And then I became a huge Orlando Magic fan till the day that Shaq left the team. And then I was like, I'm done with Shaq. I'm done with with the Magic, and then a couple years later, as basketball got to what it is, where come on, it's basically a shoot around. You know, they get fouls everywhere. You can't really play defense like you used to. I mean, you go watch some Larry Bird highlights. Go watch Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and tell me that any of that would fly in today's NBA, right? So, but I decided, I said, you know what, man, there's so much going on in New York sports right now between the excitement of the New York Jets. And then also you have the Islanders in the playoffs. You have the Rangers in the playoffs. And you have the New York Knicks going in as the number 2 seed. And today, I actually found out, I didn't know I could do this. I mean, maybe I'm just old and whatever, but I didn't know I could watch 2 games on my TV at once. So I started watching the Islander game. And then I went to then when the Knicks game started, I found out I could split screen, and I was able to watch both of them. And then when like, you know, it would be the end of the first period, I'd switch over to the Knicks. And when the Knicks went to halftime, I'd go back to just the Islanders. But a lot of the times I had it on the split screen, and I had a great day of sports. Now, granted, the Islanders lost. I'm a Devils fan. All of you should know that by now. But hey, look, I was rooting for the Islanders, and it's for several reasons. And then we're going to get Maddie on. We're going to talk about the Jets and all that stuff. But here's the reason I was rooting for the Islanders. Number one, I'd love to see an Islanders-Rangers playoff series. I mean, come on. Like, that would be so exciting for the tri-state area to see the Rangers and the Islanders in the playoffs against each other. Like, that would be fun. Another reason is a friend of mine I used to go to high school with. He was literally the only diehard Islanders fans. You were either Rangers or Devils in my area of New Jersey. And he was the only diehard Islanders fan. And he, to the point where when the Gordon's Fisherman jersey first came out, man, he had it. He was rocking it. He always had his Islanders stuff on. And I'd say about 10 years ago, unfortunately, he passed away from cancer. But he was a diehard Islanders fan to the end. So anytime I see them and it doesn't really affect the Devils, you know, Billy Ho is in my ear going, come on, man, root for the Islanders. And I'm like, all right, I'll root for the Islanders. Another reason is because they were playing the Carolina Hurricanes, and the Carolina Hurricanes used to be the Hartford Whalers, and they were always my second team. And now, ironically, I live in Connecticut, not too far from Hartford, and I'm not going to root for the city that stole the Hartford Whalers away from Hartford. Fuck the Hurricanes, okay? Fuck the Hurricanes. So that's why I was rooting for the Islanders. Unfortunately, they didn't really have it the whole game. The one goal they scored was definitely kind of like almost like a good right place, right time, pop it in the net. The Hurricanes kind of had control the whole game, and it's expected. The Hurricanes are a great team. Islanders are a low seed, but I would love to see the Rangers and the Islanders go at it in the playoffs. I think that would be amazing. Let me pop the link down here in the description to join us. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Maddie in when he gets here. And then those of you who want to call in, that's okay. But because of my spotty internet and I don't know, everything worked out on Tuesday. And I'm hoping everything will work out again tonight. I mean, if there's a little glitch here and there, that I'm not worried about that. But if you were to go to what I was dealing with last Saturday night, that's the problem that I don't want. Okay, that's the problem I don't want. So hopefully that won't happen tonight. But for those of you who want to call in, come in, you know, talk to us for a few minutes. I'll get you in. We'll talk. I'll get you out. Bring in other people if they want to come in, and so on and so forth. And if there ever is any lag or anything, I will just go back to me and Maddie, because it does seem to bring all that together and kind of get my internet working again and all of that stuff. Tonight, the title of this show is Guessing the New York Jets draft pick. And it's not going to be me guessing the draft pick. It's not going to be Maddie guessing the draft pick. I mean, we could give what we think, but it's more you guys. I want you guys to officially, not yet, but I want you guys to go down into the comment section, and I want you to give a name, not a position, not a suggestion. I want you to tell me, if you had to place your bet, who the Jets will be drafting in the first round, whether they trade up, trade down, stay at 10, anything like that. I want you to give me your pick. And me and Maddie are going to try to write them all down. As a matter of fact, I have a little notepad right here. Look, see, I got myself a little notepad, and I'm going to try to write down what you guys pick. And then anyone who gets it right is going to be sent out and I'm about to send out my first wave of these, a Midnight Mike Show sticker for your water bottle, for your computer, for your car, for whatever you want to stick it on, right? That'll be, it's free. It's free. Give me your pick. Give me who you think the Jets will draft. We'll talk about it on the show tonight. And then anyone who gets it right is going to get a Midnight Mike Show sticker for your water bottle, your computer, anything like that. Now, I have not asked this yet, folks, and there's only a few of you in here. I hope this builds up throughout the night. But the way it builds up is you guys hitting that like button. Go down now. Hit that like button. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Okay? The more of you who do that, the more people see that we're live, and then they come in, join in the conversations in the comments section and all of that. Now I need to catch my breath. I need to let somebody else do the talking, because I'm telling you, that day of sports just riled me up. And that Knicks game ending literally like 6 minutes before I go live, I'm like, whoo, like I'm ready to get, let's hand it off to someone else. Let's bring in my co-host, ladies and gentlemen. You know him, you love him, and I know he's got to have that new hat on. Let's check it out.
You
Maddie.
knew I'd have it on, baby. It's here, and it's beautiful.
Nice. Awesome.
So first thing Monday morning, like I literally got up and was like, NFLshop.com, send it. And I actually ordered prematurely. Oh
no, I lost you. Hold on, Maddie, you're coming back. Go. There you go.
Ay, Dios mío. So there were other designs that I didn't even look at. I just was like, buy right now. Like I was like, they're gonna sell out, and I was like, oh wait, we're Jets fans. They're not gonna fucking sell out. But I really like the oval with just the swoosh. I'll probably order that. Hopefully, I'll time that for a day that my wife has to go into the office.
Well, you know what? To be honest, I don't think that they're going to sell out, because that first day on Monday, I did keep going in wanting to buy something, but then, and then towards the end of the day, all of a sudden, every jersey, everything I saw started to say like, we're running out or running out of stock or things like that.
Right.
And then by 2 days later, those were all gone. So I think the Jets were prepared for that, and they maybe were going to run.
I was just worried that like I wouldn't be able to get this hat, because I've been like literally since they leaked this hat, I've been like just being like, maybe NFLshop.com will just be like, hey, we're cool, we'll slide you something. So, but yeah, I wish I had scrolled down and ordered the oval with just the swoosh, because I'm just a huge fan of that. I really like that design. And of course, so the package gets here, and I was like, oh, you got something for Fanatics, huh? And I said, yeah. And I opened it. She goes, oh, another fucking hat, huh? And I'm like, what do you want from me, man? You know I'm an idiot, and you know I'm all in on this. Like, this is the logo I desperately wanted and have been bitching about for at least 5 years. So,
and I want to let everybody know that we went over every single jersey combination on Tuesday's show. We went through every logo, alternative logo. We graded them, school letter graded them, and things like that. And it was a show where I know we're going to talk about that again, but it's not going to be as in depth. And usually after the show goes off the air the next morning, I put that Tuesday show behind the membership paywall. But I told all of you that if we were at like 20 likes, thumbs up, whatever you want to call them. I said to Maddie, I said, if you guys get to 30 before I fall asleep tonight, I'll keep it up. And I'm telling you, right as I walked inside, we got to that 30 likes, and it's still up. So folks, after this show, if you want, and you really want an in-depth, literally hour and 20 minutes on the new uniforms, the different combinations, and all the logos, go check it out. It's the Tuesday night show, and it says like new uniforms, new logos, whatever.
It's a good show too. Like I feel like we spent a good amount of time looking at things, talking about things. It's a good show, especially for the rebrand. And I have to say, I really had a great time Tuesday night, by the way. Like, that was one of my more favorite shows, just because I'm such a fashionista.
And that's why once again, I was glad I was able to keep it up. Just keep it up for everybody. It came out well. We had a good time. I texted you right afterwards. I said, hey, I had a good time. Hey, look, we all depend on you guys too. So I'm going to get to some of these comments. We got comments coming in. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And I hope Kevin is in there. I'm going to look for Kevin, because I have something for Maddie and Kevin. But But tonight, hopefully, we will finally be able to get to Midnight Mike Show Theater and the 30 for 30 Smear the Queer documentary.
I'm
And
so looking forward to it, man. I'm so
funny.
excited. It was
Hey,
so
look,
stupid.
the woke need not apply. But
Yeah.
if you like comedy, this like, well, how long is it? 15 minutes?
I think it's only like 9. It's
There
not
you go.
that long.
It's so funny.
It's ridiculous. Like, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, you like again, if you're here on this show and it's your first time, look, I get it. You may not know what you're in for, but for our regulars, like if you don't have thick skin,
We'll
you
go
might
off
as well
the
fuck
rails.
right off. Like, sorry, but you know what? It's get tough or die here. This is like the old Xbox 360 Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 2 chats.
There you go. That makes sense. I'm not a
It's gotta
gamer.
be rough.
Listen, I'm not a gamer, but I do know that everything I've always read is that those gaming headsets and those little chat rooms you can talk to people while you're gaming get really really brutal.
Well, they had something. This is what I always say. If you had a chat pad, which is basically like a small keyboard you could plug into your controller, so you could just type fast. It was like literally like a keyboard. It was like a Palm Pilot for your controller, and that was basically your. I'm gonna talk shit to you. I'm gonna tell you horrible things.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do it fast and efficient. So, those were the days, though. I mean, honestly, like we're gonna have so much fun tonight, especially with Midnight Mike Theater. I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this all week since Tuesday. So,
And do you like the idea of everyone watching? Like, not don't do it yet. I'm going to tell you how to do it because I'd like it easy for us to be able to know that this is your official pick. But I want you guys, first off, hit the thumbs up because I see how many people we have watching. And I know if you all hit the thumbs up, there'd be more. So somebody's not doing their job. And I know me and Maddie are doing our job.
I did mine earlier.
But what I'm saying is that do you like the idea of everyone giving their official name of the guy they think that the Jets will pick, and anyone who gets it right gets their official Midnight Mike Show?
I think that's a great idea, especially because I'm going to be a total pussy about it and not give an official pick because I have no idea. Like,
well, not only that, you know what, folks? The first, since I still have a bunch left over, you're also going to get the Midnight Mike Show MCM logo that's holographic, and that's also a sticker.
That reminds me, I have to send you the mailing address because Sasha totally wants stickers because she's getting a new water bottle.
Oh, I'll send you a few. Don't worry about that.
All right, I gotta just send that to you.
By the
way, you're looking great tonight. That's a sweet jersey. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, I got this from my lover.
From some gay dude.
Some gay dude in Denver.
Down there cruising fucking cruising tricks on the Jersey Shore, and the guy was like, "Look, man, I don't have any cash, but I got this green thing."
Yeah, absolutely. That's how it works.
I'm so glad you like it, dude. Like, seriously, mucho gay. But nah, dude. Like, seriously, like, I'm so happy. All you young people don't know what the Blue Oyster is.
Look it up.
Educate yourself.
Yeah, just look up Blue Oyster on YouTube. You'll figure it out.
Have you seen the Super 70 Sports on Twitter's? They have a Blue Oyster T-shirt.
Oh, really?
And I'm so like
to be honest, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not actually a fan of the Police Academy movies.
I'm a fan of the first two. And
well,
I just went off the fucking rails.
There's parts in both. There's parts in actually all of them where I'll chuckle. But the one thing that I always did love is how they always somehow end up in the Blue Oyster.
Oh, yeah.
So even when they go to Russia, they end up in the Blue Oyster.
When I was actually in the police academy getting my ass kicked left, right, and center, I would always between crying and puking be like, this is nothing like the fucking movies. And nobody ever laughed. Like everyone's like, no, it's not stupid. But yeah.
Hey, did you like my tribute to the Knicks?
Absolutely, man. I mean, what a great game. I mean, that was fantastic, by the way. It's right now I'm not an Islanders fan. But what a great time to be a New York sports fan, right? Now. Like, honestly.
I mean, but come on, as a Ranger fan, wouldn't you love to?
Oh, absolutely.
Rangers,
I would love to see the Asslanders upset the Canes. I just don't see it happening.
No. The whole night that the Hurricanes had complete control of that game.
Like when it was 1-1, I was like, okay, well, yeah. This won't
Did you see the one goal? It was like a right place, right time kind of thing. It's meanwhile, Carolina had control of the game.
Like if the Islanders can stretch this to a 5-game series, I'll be surprised.
All right, Maddie, let's get to some of these comments
Let's
as
do
they're
it.
flowing in. Guys, hit those thumbs up, get more people, get more eyes on this show. Happy Saturday, Mike. Jerome,
Hey,
nice
Jerome.
to see you. Good to see you. He has another comment and he says, "Go New York, go,
Go
New York, go."
go!
If you'll notice, I didn't play any of the newer ones. I played the original
That's the
because
OG one.
well, that's the one that I actually remember when I was a Knicks fan. So
Well,
it's it was like still remember that it's just a Knicks.
yeah,
So
I
we're
remember
back.
those commercials.
Yeah,
So,
man.
by the way, if you are a Knicks fan, there's a great book. It's called Blood at the Garden, and it's all about the '90s Knicks. It's by Chris Herring. Trust me, so worth your time. Amazing book. Goes from like 90 to 99. Like it covers the whole decade. So good.
I actually also watched a little bit of the UFL Battlehawks versus the Showboats game. Here's my problem with the UFL real quick.
Mhm.
Because they kick off from their own 20, there's always a return, and that's fine. But the problem is that the other guy is getting it at the 10 or the 20. So immediately every return goes almost to the 50, and then in 4 plays, they're scoring. So the scoring is just a little bit too easy in the UFL. I've
I have to
noticed.
be honest. I haven't watched a single minute of
Well,
UFL.
I'll tell you, we originally we're like, oh, let's go with the Dallas or Arlington
Dallas is our team.
Renegades
Yeah,
because of their cool like bandito, like
yeah.
train robber guy.
They got the
But
Red
they
Dead
don't even-
Redemption thing.
Dude, they don't even use that fucking logo anymore. They use this other weird logo, and that's like a secondary third logo that isn't even on their helmets. So I wouldn't pick them now at all.
Are there games on Saturday or Sunday? Like I'm such a terrible. Both. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at work Saturday, and by the way, all my bullshit at work got worked out. By the way, so I'm.
Oh, that's good.
I'm on the naughty list, but everything's fine. I'm
Good.
still employed.
Ted, like a lot of you, just like Maddie, is waiting for the Rangers game tomorrow. That's, I believe, 3 p.m. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that one off after all the sports I watched today. Like I said, I figured out that my TV could do dual screens. I had the Islanders and the Knicks going at one point.
Yeah, there's a lot going on tomorrow. By the way, my prediction for the Rangers series is Rangers in 5, and I'm being generous.
I mean, it's possible. They're one of the best teams in the league.
I feel like the Capitals really like. I made the mistake of going on Capitals Twitter, and God, what a bunch of soft bitches. But they really think that they're like, oh, we're totes gonna upset the Rangers, and I'm like, look, you have a solid goalie, an aging superstar, and Tom Wilson, who I really think Matt Rempe is going to beat into a putty if he fucks up. I just don't see it, but I'm excited to watch it. I mean, really, like, let's look at the East real quick. And I know we're a Jet show, but
hold on. I just want to say, Infrared says, "Let's go." The Knicks just won. Where were you, Infrared? I had a whole Knicks opening, man. I had a whole Knicks opening. Go New York.
I bet
New
he
York,
saw it. I think he's just excited.
Good.
But,
hey, Valerie, we love
Eastern
you.
Conference, great matchups. I'll leave it at that.
Oh no, it's gay. I miss hockey. I've told you how hard it is for me to get the Devils, and I'm not just going to sit and watch random other teams. But this season, when I could watch the Devils, I did. And now that there's the playoffs, it's like I am interested in the playoffs. Obviously.
Oh, for sure.
So it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Sasha? How you doing? Is she wearing a Knicks shirt?
Say hi.
Hi.
No, she's not wearing a Knicks shirt. But she's got her Jets hat on, and we're gonna see about maybe what happens tomorrow for her game. But she's been listening to me yell at the TV all night.
Does she watch the Knicks and the Rangers also?
Not really. Like,
no,
she'll watch the Knicks, but
yeah.
she's just not much of a hockey fan.
Oh, I love hockey.
Oh, I do.
Just watching it tonight, man. I'm watching. I'm like,
it brought you back, didn't it? It just made you miss it.
My wife, I said, "Damn, I miss hockey." Because I used to be diehard Devils for like 20 years, just a diehard Devils fan.
Hudson River haters, let's do it,
dude. I'm telling you, it's just if I can find a way to be able to watch the Devils like on a more regular basis, where I can catch a game a week or two, whatever.
ESPN Plus, man, they have so many games.
I have so many goddamn streaming services.
Well,
Maddie.
I know you do, and you know what? By the way, I finally got a hold of Shudder, and dude, there's so much good shit on Shudder.
Oh yeah,
I should have listened to you sooner.
Well, not only that, but my main thing is watching Joe Bob, and he does it every other. Now it used to be they do every Saturday or every Friday night, and they do a double feature, but it'd be over within, let's say, 10 weeks. Now they're
Gotcha.
doing every other week, and they're doing one movie a week every other week. So now they're going to make it months. But I love watching Joe Bob Briggs on The Last Drive-In, and if you have Shudder, you can actually check out a lot of the back catalog of that.
Yeah, so I started playing with that, and like I got like the whole AMC Plus thing. So I've got like BBC America and like 400 other channels, and I was like, I'm just gonna get fat and sit in this chair and die.
I have something to say to Ted here. Ted says Hartford Whalers had a cool logo. No. The Hartford Whalers had literally one of the best logos in all of sports history.
Absolutely.
Like, we're not talking about hockey. We're not
100%.
talking.
No,
just that is a genius logo.
Like, I literally have a lapel pin just on one of my hats because it's so awesome.
I have a big blanket in my living room that's the dad blanket, and it's a big Hartford Whalers.
I will always like the whale, and I learned when I was on vacation that the Hartford Whalers have the 11th best selling merchandise.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And they haven't been around for 20 plus years.
Yep. As a matter of fact, when I went to go get a hockey game, this is years back. This is like 5-10 years ago. I went to go get a hockey game, and I was like, you know what? What was the last year the Whalers were around? And it was 97.
97.
So I ended up getting NHL 97.
Attaboy.
So
That's fantastic. I still have my 96, 97s for the Genesis.
Let's keep going along here. All right, let's move along. Stellarism's back. He was back last week, and I actually missed his comment. I had it up on screen. I forgot to read it or whatever, so I apologize for that, Stellarism. But it's nice to see you again. He says, it's hard rooting for an NHL team that's in the Eastern Conference. Florida Panthers would be my only pick. You know, look, here's my... I actually was planning on doing a surprise stream this week where I just came on because there's so much in sports that I wanted to talk about. And one of them was the Arizona Coyotes moving. I feel terrible for the people of Arizona. I really do. But I'm sorry, these hockey teams in the South, it just doesn't, something about, I'm too old school. So something about it just doesn't sit right with me with the Florida Panthers and the Arizona
me have a hard
Coyotes.
time feeling sorry.
And the fucking North Stars moving from Minnesota down to Dallas. Like, that's how old school of a hockey fan I am, man. Like, they're still the North Stars to me. And I know they're the Wild now, but still.
I mean, like, let's look at this, though. Of the 4 WHA teams that came into the league, the only one that hasn't moved is Edmonton.
Okay.
Winnipeg went to Arizona.
Yep.
Hartford
went to Carolina. They got their team back.
Well, yeah, but it's not the same thing. I'm happy they did. And then Quebec came here. And it's like,
there you go. Look, he moved to a northern city. But my real answer would have to be the Canucks I'd root for. But hey, at least it's a northern city. That's all I'm saying.
Canucks look good this year, too. They look really good. So does Winnipeg. I mean, if you're not a hockey fan, this is a great time to become one because there's just so...
Well, hockey's one of the only fucking pure sports left. Like, when you look back at the 80s and the 90s and you look back at the Jets and like the sack exchange and how they used to bury quarterbacks into the turf and all that shit. None of that flies nowadays. It's powder puff.
You can't even do the drop tackle now.
Same thing with basketball. It's like it's all just a shoot around. Hockey, man, it's still fucking badass.
It's a little weaker than it was and the reason I say this, my brother and I will get together and start pouring drinks and we'll watch the old 94 Stanley Cup run of the Rangers. Like the complete games are on a DVD set. And we watch it and we're like, that's a call, that's a call, that's a call, that's a call. And it sucks that it's that way, but hockey still is mostly pure. I would agree with you.
Valerie says JD said a lot of nothing. Yeah, you're damn right. He said a lot of nothing, but that's to be a kind of expected because obviously they don't want to give away the farm because last year, look what happened. You know, New England traded up, got in front of us and took the tackle that we were going to get. And so you have to keep your shit on the down low and you have to make it seem like you want to take like 4 or 5 different guys so that no one knows who you actually want to take.
I want to ask this question because of what you just mentioned about how New England just traded up to fuck the Jets last year. Do you think the AFC East is probably the pettiest division in the league? Because I have no question. It's like every one of these guys, like it's not like I watched the ESPN like special because I don't think they call him 30 for 30s. It was called Saving Sakic today, and it was about when the Rangers signed Joe Sakic to that offer sheet. And like those guys are still friends. Like they were like, yeah, it's just whatever. Literally, I feel like every GM in the AFC East is like, I would happily stab that fuckface in the neck in front of his children just because it's Tuesday. Like it is the pettiest fucking division you've ever seen. Like, I really don't think, and I don't care what NFC East people say, there is not a division in football where every team hates every other team more than ours.
I agree with that. But I also think that a lot of it also had to do with Belichick.
Yeah.
Belichick had a disdain for some reason to the New York Jets, even though he was offered the head coaching job.
Fucking cunty dickhead. But speaking of, did you see that article?
Yeah,
in the New York
he's
Post?
a little bitch. And you know what? I don't know. It was months ago. Hold on. It was months ago that I mentioned, hey, Belichick's not getting calls. Belichick ain't going to get hired. Belichick is getting Kaepernick. He's getting blackballed. And now, just now, this past week, articles are starting to come out.
Yeah,
yep.
Basically
and
Robert Kraft.
I said that months ago.
Yeah, you called that one.
Yep.
You did. I thought of you when I read it. I was like, I got to tell Mike he called that shit.
Yep. Jerome says, I got my green Breece Hall jersey and cap yesterday, and they look awesome. I held off,
Hit us
and
on
I'm
Twitter
still
with them. I
holding
want to
off.
see them.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So yeah, send it over to us at Midnight Night Show or at Natty Jets. I held off, right? And I because I want to hold off on getting. I don't know what jersey I want to get because eventually I'm getting my personalized green Midnight Mike number 23.
I'm waiting on the jersey myself. I can't decide.
But yeah, but I want to get one of the player jerseys. But when what was it, like yesterday or the day before, you sent me the picture of your Jets hat, and the second you sent it to me, I went on to Jets shop and got it. I was like,
you can't not have this hat.
I was like, I need it. I need it.
So good on the draft table and everything else. And I know, like, I prefer the green to the gray, but this is the official on-stage draft hat, and it looks great.
Well, did you know? But they also have that hat in green.
Yeah, but this will be the one that the people that get drafted wear.
I think so. Yeah. Did you see
the on-stage one?
Did you see the Detroit Lions alternate uniforms?
I have not.
Oh, they're black, and of course, they have lions written above the numbers, of course, and they just look like the Carolina Panthers. Look them up. Go if you have the ability, look them up. Seriously, it's so fucking weird. They just look like the Carolina Panthers.
Dude, you know what the worst thing is though? I really feel bad for Texans fans. Their jerseys.
Oh yeah, those are not good.
Awful. And the worst part is they're going to be.
Did you
really
see the
good
helmet leak?
Yeah.
Did you see the helmet leak? That is
shit.
so ugly.
That looks like a fucking tier 3 fucking college helmet. It's so bad. Like, oh my, who fucking thought that was a good idea?
Oh,
man?
that I thought the jerseys looked ugly. The when I saw that
helmet's the fucking worst.
Because I think their current helmets are badass with the Longhorn.
I think they look good too. Yeah, and this new thing they're doing, I'm like, did you guys let a Dungeons and Dragons games master fucking put that up together? Like, it just fucking looks like shit.
Excuse me, Maddie. It's called a Dungeon Master.
Excuse me. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Now, I never played Dungeons and Dragons, but I have watched Stranger Things, and I had a lot of nerd friends because I played Magic the Gathering.
I played Magic the Gathering too back in the 90s, but I played a little D&D, but my parents were Catholic. We're like, no, you're not playing that Satanist shit. Like, my mom was serious. She was like, fuck no, I'll burn that shit. Like, my mom was ready to go on a crusade.
Maddie, that question's for you from Valerie.
Have you seen All right. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I picked up a second job just on my off day working at the sports collectible store I've worked on and off at for 25 plus years. I'm not going to say any names for the simple fact that we were at work on Monday and I went off on how much I hate Peyton Manning. And my buddy, one of my best friends, like, this guy would be the godfather to my kids if my wife will ever let me baptize him. Apparently, Peyton Manning is one of our best customers. And I was like, oh, fuck that. And he's like, why do you hate him? So I went off on that. So I literally have to be like on the lookout for fucking Peyton Manning cruising through the front door because he still lives in Denver. His kids go to school here. If he comes in the store, I'm fucking running to the back. because
Just keep yourself out of trouble.
look, yeah, I've already had enough problems at my other job.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, fuck, dude. If he walks in the store, I'm gone. We are not talking because
Jerome.
he's like,
Sorry.
hey man, I'll see you wearing a Jets hat. You Jets fan? I'll be like, listen, fucking chicken parm. You fucked my franchise twice. I hope you get butt cancer and die. I'm not trying to get fired from my second job or cost the store that I love dearly any bullshit. But I swear to God, now I literally am like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs where if I smell a chicken parm or hear a dumb Southern drawl, I'm going to bolt to the back of that store like my hair was on fire and my ass is catching, because apparently it's a real risk. And I hate that, but I still hate him. So fuck him.
Jerome, don't think I don't get the reference. I want Knoble at 10 too. He can play every position on the field, offense and defense. And he's out of college, so that's good. And I think that the Jets will draft Knoble at 10. Moving along. Anyone who gets the reference knows what I'm talking about.
Super fan, what's up? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you back, brother. Where is Kevin? I need Kevin in here so I could show you what I did, Maddie. Let's keep moving along. Yo, Mike,
my man,
Richard.
Hot take Rich from Jersey. It's my boy, dude. I love that guy.
Guys, hit those thumbs up. Get more people in here. Help with the algorithms. Okay, hit those thumbs up. I'll give you a minute. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's
and those who haven't,
right there,
hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Knoble at 10, and then get V-Man from the University of Puerto Rico in the 4th round as QB3.
When are we drafting Willie Beeman?
This is all Jake Asman show and lane train stuff. But yes, Knoble at 10, absolutely. Gotta get him out of college. Maddie, you're in Denver. Yes, he is out of Denver.
I am.
Yep.
I live here. By the way, you've been like, hey man, the weather sucks here, and I'm like, yeah, it's been 75 here. Well, it's fucking dumping snow here now. So
really?
Oh fuck yeah. That's the thing about Denver is like you'll have like 75 degrees in February, and then it'll be like May 15th, and it's like, listen, it's blizzard conditions. Everybody stay home. It's the most fucking bipolar weather city ever.
He's been waiting very patiently, and I know he's a Knicks fan. Let's bring him in. What's up, Mets?
Go Knicks!
Go New York! Go New York! Go! Go New York! Go New York! Go!
Hell yeah, baby! Great game tonight.
Yep. I mean, granted I got pissed during that third quarter. I mean, I've always said with Thibodeau, he's a tunnel vision tin man who doesn't adjust fast enough. And I want to strangle him when he gets like that. But they pulled through in the 4th. But we can't have these sort of heart attacks on Monday.
I mean, it was rough because, I mean, the Knicks started off going down by what, like 10, 13, and then they battled back. And by the end, by halftime, they were up by double digits. And I'm sitting there like, oh,
I really feel like the Knicks logo should be No Quit New York.
No Quit New York?
Yeah, the Knicks are no quit. Like the Knicks do not give up. Like, even if they lose, but they're down by like 25, they'll lose by 3. Like the Knicks battle.
Maddie, have you still not forgiven the Rangers for blowing it last year in the playoffs?
I don't talk about last year.
Yes.
I go the Amon Goth from Schindler's List route on that, where I'm like, last year is a myth, it's a rumor, it never happened.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, I'm really cross about that shit.
I mean, I thought why can't I remember his name? The center for the 76ers. I thought he was done, and I'm like, wow, the Knicks are gonna have an easy fucking job now.
And he showed the fuck up.
I can't believe he came back. I'll be honest.
I still hate that fucking guy, but man, great game. This is gonna be a great series. I really feel like if you're a basketball fan, you are in for it for the Knicks and the Sixers series. You're gonna have a great time watching that, even if you're not a fan of either team.
As for the Islander game today, am I surprised they lost to Carolina, to be honest?
No, you can't be. I mean, first of all, Carolina was in the hunt for the President's Trophy and the Metro Division all the way down the stretch. And
consider that the Islanders have a shit penalty kill unit. I mean,
gosh. Yeah, the Islanders have so many holes. Granted, Waugh turned them around. Waugh will last through the end of next season and then probably get fired in the middle of the season after, because I've watched him coach. He's that fiery, wound-up Mike Keenan type. He'll last for a while, and then the players will stop responding, and then it's done.
Mm-hmm.
as someone down there in Carolina, were you rooting for the Hartford Whalers?
No, I was going for the Isles most of this series.
Okay.
You're dead to me. I hope you
pretty
die.
much know they're not going to win this series.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. Infrared says, I always smash the like before watching. Thank you, everybody. Please smash that like button.
I mean, and I blame this on Islanders front office, especially Lamoriello, getting rid of Barry Trotz a couple of seasons back.
I am going to write this down, even though I told you guys not to write your official picks yet. I don't need to know what you think they're going to do. I don't need to know if you think the Jets are going to move up, move back, stay at 10.
Just who was their first pick?
Just tell me who their first pick is. But here, listen. For anyone who wants to join in and get your pick in, to make it easier on me and Maddie or whoever's looking at the comments, put like 3 fire emojis and then your pick. Okay. And so it shows up. So it sticks out. And I know that's your official pick. So it's like 3 fire emojis and then like he's picking Furtado. Boom, Furtado. Oh. So I'm writing down Infrared and I'm putting down Furtado.
I mean, right now I'm sitting through Lakers and Nuggets.
I'm so fucking sorry.
Remember, folks, you'll get not only if you guess right on the pick of the New York Jets on what is it? Is it Thursday? Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday night.
You'll get your Midnight Mike Show sticker of the Jets logo, and you will also be getting your holographic Midnight Mike Show MCM logo. I'll send them out to you for free if you get it right. And there's plenty of other ways to win these stickers. I'm trying to get them out there. I want them on your water bottles, your cars, your computers, all that stuff. So I'm trying to give them away, folks. So let's be honest here. Guess the game behind me. This one's a little tougher, I'll be honest. But yeah.
Nets, you better not be dogging on the fucking Nuggets, all right?
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Well, you're like, I have to sit through this shit. Turn your fucking TV off. This is good basketball. I got it on behind me.
No, I'm not dogging the Nuggets. I'm dogging the Lakers. I hate LeBron.
Infrared, you're my boy. No, I get it. My buddy who's called into the show or has commented on the show a few times is from Southern California, and he's like Lakers in 6. And like last year when the Nuggets were up like by like 3-1 or whatever, or 3-0, he's like, all right, Lakers in 9. Like it's just become a joke with us. So
I mean,
I want to real quick. I just want to point out Richard from New Jersey, Roto Dunze. Please put the fire if that's your official pick from now on. Get the fire logos in there or whatever, and put Odunze. Even if you put 3 Jets, emojis and Odunze.
Make it stand out.
Yeah, make it stand out with some emojis and then put it in. But as of right now, I'm going to guess you're picking Odunze, but I just want to be sure. But keep going, guys. I'm happy for both of you. Like I said, I'm an old school Knicks fan, but I haven't watched basketball in a decade or two.
I'm hoping that'll change for you because really, now is a great time to be watching.
Well, not only that, but the Magic are in, and I'm an old school Magic fan, so I might try to catch their game. So we'll see.
Today by Cleveland.
Infrared, there we go, Mike. Love that music.
By Cleveland today.
And there he is, Hyro.
Oh, I like the new picture, buddy.
Okay, I'm assuming that these are picks, so I'm going to put it in unless you change it. So Richard from New Jersey. You have chosen Odunze.
Yeah, if you're putting names in here right now and they get written down, like there's no takebacks.
No. I'll right now I'll let people take it back, but I'm gonna put them in as of right now, just so that if I don't want to forget people, especially all our listeners who come in every week talking Jets, talking the new uniforms, talking who we've gotten in free agency, who we're gonna take in the draft, and we also got to talk about, are we going to get enough people to do a free fantasy league? Winner will get a trophy provided by me. And we also got to talk about me and Maddie. Me and Maddie talked about going live for at least the first round of the draft. But here's the thing. Jake Asman's going live from Circa. The Talking Jets guys are going live from a bar on like Long Island. Like there's so many Jets. Like we
realize you have variety.
Correct.
What we're saying is this. If there's enough interest, we would be down to literally go up until the Jets pick. I think that's fair.
No, well, I was going to say what we'll do is me and you can record a show, for us doing the first round.
Okay.
And then I can just release it the next day and you could see our reactions.
That's not a bad idea.
Good
You know,
thing
so
I'll-
then,
good thing for the draft weekend, I'll be off from work at that point because I'm working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And let me just say, the last couple of weeks, my feet have been killing me running up and down from the garden department to the pick line to the cart silos and back.
remember when the Rangers played the Islanders at JetLife Stadium?
Yes, I do, because I was there.
Not only was Maddie was there, but it was only a couple months ago. How are we
Yes,
going to forget that?
And
Come on,
listen, let
everyone.
me tell you something about that game. It was amazing. It was awesome. I'll never fucking do it again.
By
First of all,
the
I'm
way,
old.
hold on. I like the fact that our viewers are starting to go up. That means you guys are hitting the like buttons. Continue
what I
to
love,
do
boys.
so. Continue to hit the like buttons. Please subscribe if you haven't. Get in the comments. Get in the conversation. Go ahead, Maddie. Tell me more about why
So
you're not.
I had a great time in that game. I'm never fucking doing it again.
Infrared,
Holy
don't
shit, I
remind
could
me about
feel
that.
my lips chapping. Like the wind burn, the whole thing. Great time. Never going to another outdoor hockey
I
game
called
again.
that game from my casting section of my channel, and I got so mad because the Islanders did what they've done the whole year. They took the blade off the throat.
They took dumb penalties
I
because
didn't-
they're a bunch of bitches.
Happy Tanking says, "Hey, isn't this a bit early, guys? LOL. Glad you're on. Hey, Happy Tanking. No.
Never
On
too
Saturday
early.
night- on Saturday nights, we are always going on at 9 p.m. We've been doing it for months now. 9 p.m. Saturday nights. Remember that. We were going to call the show Saturday Night Live, but then we figured out that someone else has the trademark to that.
Some show. I don't know. I think
we
it's on
can't
public
use that.
access. It's like Wayne's World.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like with that Wayne's World show.
Just for the record, I'm not going to be on the show next week. I'm doing the late game 4 between LA and Denver.
Well, I better fucking see a Win Mets' job fucking promo.
Just giving you guys a heads up. I'm not going to be on next week.
I got you. I just wanted to bust some chops.
It's next Saturday. Are you talking Saturday or Tuesday?
Saturday night.
Okay. No problem. We'll
You're
try.
covering the Lakers Denver game?
My broadcast partner is not set me. I try to placate to my partner who is a Yankee fan. I just wanted to point that out. Needs and basically how we set it up. Mostly we do wrestling prognostications at any point, usually in the night. Unless it's WrestleMania weekend, we do it the date at 5 o'clock.
So are you doing it solo?
No, he's helping me next Saturday night.
Get with me, because when this is over, if we're not in the middle of this, I'll jump on being in Denver, and as a Nuggets
We
fan,
are
I'd
in the
love
middle
to
of this. That's why he's not going to be on, Maddie.
I'm saying if it goes later than what we're doing.
Mets is like, you know what?
Look at this jealous shit.
No. Mets is like, fuck the Midnight Mike show. I'm going to broadcast against them and bury them. That's what.
Split screen
that's
and
what
just
he's
spam
saying.
the mute button.
The biggest boost I've ever got whenever I've done a game call is twice compliments of the Grassi Posse.
Well, there you
I
go.
love this show.
And they're a good group.
Yeah,
They're a good group.
Grossi's great, man. He's so
It was
funny.
The pre-Chris, and both were in 2022. The Thanksgiving game between the Giants and the Cowboys, and the game a few days before Christmas between the Jaguars and the Jets.
There you go. Listen, everybody, this is our picking the Jets draft picks. We have this show and we have our Tuesday show. You can write in the comments. Write in the comments the player. I don't need to know if you're going up or going down or whatever. Tell me who the Jets are taking in the first round. Give me the player name. I will write it in my little notebook. And the winners, anyone who guesses the right player, will be getting the Midnight Mike Show stickers. I've shown them a bunch of times. But
That is a notebook. It looks like a folded paper towel, but it is a notebook.
Boom. I'll send them out for free, folks. I'll send them out for free. No, it's a notebook, but I actually
it looks like a folded fucking paper towel when you hold up the white side. I was like, are you sure? Are you just writing that on a napkin like Belichick quitting on us?
Jerome says all the original 6 NHL teams had great logos. I can't argue.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I can't.
I would also argue. I think the WHA had some amazing logos too.
It is, hey Richard. It is not the Mud Bowl. It is not the AFC Championship Mud Bowl. I wouldn't want to watch a game where the Jets didn't score a point. So no, that's not what it is. Good guess though.
To be fair, the only Mud Bowl I've been familiar with in recent years was that Dolphins Steelers game in 2007. You know, the one where the ball got stuck in the sod and everyone laughed their asses off.
There's been some fucking crazy weather games throughout NFL history. I mean, even just last season, that Chiefs, what was it, the Chiefs Dolphins game where people like ended up getting frostbite and had to have like limbs removed because of how cold it was.
Let alone going to a house party and just winding up dead.
I mean, think about it. A punt and the ball ends up stuck in the sod like it's on a tee. That's fine.
Then your field is muddy. Then you got some gross ass field conditions in that sense. Ted, the AFC West and NFC East are two divisions where every matchup is great. If you just like watching football, any matchup in those divisions are fun to watch. Hey man, look,
I 100% agree with that.
I agree, but I agree. No, but I agree in the fact that I'm watching the UFL. That's how much I enjoy football. So it could be any division in the league. And if football's on, I'm trying to watch it. Like Thursday night football, I used to be working at that time. And I would still, even to the crappy teams and the crappy matchups that they'd give us for Thursday night football, I'd still have my phone sitting there while I did what I had to do with the game on. Because I love fucking football.
Mike is 100% a football guy. Like Mike loves his football, and you got to respect that, like it's a beautiful thing. It's wonderful to see somebody who loves and is committed to something like that. And that's cool. Like I'm that way about the Jets, but I'm a hockey guy. I'm a hockey purist.
And in my case, I'm a wrestling purist. True, it's fake, it's entertainment, it's rigged, but I commit myself to the craft.
You do. You absolutely do, Mets. You are a true wrestling fan. I will give you that.
Fucking fifth.
Richard, you're just guessing crazy now. Clearly, Spygate was in the last like 10 years or 15 years. Look at this game behind me. Seriously? Like, come on, help me out here. Spygate.
My boy Richard can do no wrong.
Monday Night Miracle.
That's my boy with the hot takes. I love Richard.
Guys, this is clearly an 80s game.
Oh, that was his guess for the game. I just thought he was talking shit.
No. Why would a Jets fan talk shit on Jets? Hey, look who's here.
Yes, what a fool I've been. Neek, hey baby, how are you, hon?
There she is.
Is it the Jet game against the Dolphins from '86?
No, it's not. I'll give you guys a hint. It's actually a little earlier than that. You'd have to guess the year and the two teams, and if
Jets Packers.
There you go, but don't give it away. Like,
I literally I can't, dude. I'm old. I can't see shit. I just barely notice the uniforms. I'm not gonna guess the year.
83? No, that wouldn't work.
Stop guessing. We are members of the show. You're pretty much a member of the show now, Mets. Like, God, we can't take it away from the people who could win some stickers. Mets, if you want stickers, send me your address. You'll get the stickers. You don't need to guess anything. Monique, once again, hello. It's nice to see you.
Just saying with how
you're in Colorado Springs, Rich?
There you go.
Oh, fuck, dude. We're totally getting together and getting hammered. It's going down.
We need pictures.
Oh, believe me. There'll be both of us puking on the hood of some fucking car or something, I promise.
Yeah, we need let me see here. Let's see here. We need something like this.
This, by the way, I want you guys to look at this picture and then look at me right now because my diet is working, and I love that sweatshirt, by the way.
Your Ranger sweatshirt?
Oh, yours. I think yours is fantastic.
Oh, I love that the Jets have
losing weight because I'm done on being on vacation, and I'm very vain, and No,
well, I like that sweatshirt too because I'm a big fan of the Jets embracing the Gotham thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I'm a big fan of that.
We had so much fun that night, and then I went and jumped in a mosh pit, and I think I broke my collarbone.
Can someone answer me why the Christopher Nolan Batman films were set in Chicago and Pittsburgh when Gotham is supposed to be New York?
Yeah, that was a little weird. The Gotham City in those movies definitely looked a little bit more like Chicago and less of that old architecture of New York City or Gotham City.
All right, I'm going to weigh in on this because I'm the comic nerd here.
I don't know about that.
I promise. Dude, I got over 13,000 fucking comic books. I've been in the game since 1988. I'm the guy.
Dude, I'm sitting next to tons of comics. I've got a bunch over there. I got some over here. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not, I wouldn't say
We're doing this.
What are you even looking at? Look, we're getting to see Maddie's house.
Boxes. boxes. I have every issue. Now, see, you turn me into a petty son of a bitch.
And these
I
are
have
the only
every issue of
comics that I
Batman
own.
since 1978. I have every issue of Flash since 1971. I have every issue of The Punisher. Daredevil since 76. Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. Neil Gaiman's Sandman. Now I just look like a guy with a small dick who's really trying to prove himself for no reason. I'm the guy. No argument. None. America. Fuck you. You think wrestling's real, and you're lucky you're my boy because fuck it. But I will say
Well,
this.
look,
Gotham is supposed to be the way my view of it is, and actually we could talk about this because it is the off season. Gotham is northern New Jersey. New York is like right across the river, and then Metropolis is just a little upstate from Gotham. So they're all very accessible from each other. No one cares about this. Why the fuck am I doing
And
this?
the irony is, there's actually a town in the state of Illinois called Metropolis, which is a major tourism spot. That's
what
a
I'm
literal-
saying, listen, no, what I'm saying, Matty, is the way Metropolis is portrayed. It's very much like a newer city, like a maybe
Metropolis is like
newer-
clean.
Yes, exactly. And I've been to Chicago a few times, and I'd say it looks more like Chicago than New York.
I would say
Gotham-
Metropolis looks more like Toronto. If
I've
you've
never
ever
been.
to Toronto. Okay,
No, I've
Toronto
never
is super clean.
All right, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if internet starts
before
effing
you
up
ask
any
Alex,
bit, I've got to stop this. We got to bring in my co-host on Jets Uncovered. It looks like he's in his
Abe's coming
car,
in.
but he's going to be at the draft on Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Honest Abe. What's
That's
up,
fucking
man?
sweet, dude. You're gonna be at the draft.
I have no drops. I have no drops with me. I am driving around. Nothing like getting called into work on a wonderful Saturday evening. And I said, "Hey, if I'm getting called into work, the least I can do while I'm out and about is give my friend Mike a call."
I
And then-
appreciate it. Do you watch basketball, Abe?
Must have
We're
gotten
good,
him.
baby. Let's go.
Uh-oh, we're losing you, Abe.
You broke up a little
No,
bit.
no. I said I love watching the Knicks when they're good.
Well, that was tonight.
That
Yeah,
was
they're
tonight.
good stuff.
You know, I have a theory. I have a theory about the Knicks and why they're never going to succeed. And it hurts. It hurts that it's true. I also have a theory as to why LeBron should have gone to the Knicks over the Lakers. The Knicks will never be good because at the end of the day, you have 41 home games that the opposition is now coming in and their star players want to put on a show. And you got to put up with that every single home game. And that's a tough thing to do. So I think they're always going to struggle at home a bit. I also think when LeBron went to the Lakers and did that whole thing, I thought he should have gone to the Knicks. Not so much like the Homer thing, but in reality, if you go to the Lakers and you win a championship, you just get put on the list with those guys, right? You're on the list with Shaq and Kobe and Wilt and all those guys. And Magic. You're on that list with them. And if you lose, if you don't win a championship, then you're on your own list there. But if you go to the Knicks and you win a championship with the Knicks, similarly with Aaron Rodgers, you're God. I
want to cut in on this because I 100% agree with you. You want to be a legend in the NBA? Bring a ring to New York City.
Yep.
Like, no one gives a fuck if you fucking bring a ring to Miami or LA. The Knicks haven't won since the 70s. You
Or
want to
Chicago.
cement your legacy? Bring a championship to New York City.
Yeah,
Yep.
no one gives a rat's ass if you bring it to LA, to Chicago, to Miami, Boston.
Now, here's a question real quick. Well, first off, Matty, do you have an Instagram? I know he does, but I don't
put
know.
it in the comments.
Okay. Check it out in the comments there, John.
It's Yosarian27.
Abe, do you have an official guess? I need a player. Who are the Jets drafting officially? What's your guess?
Troy Fatanu. That's who I put my money on. Troy Fatanu at 10. I would never make a guess or a bet to a trade, but I think end of the day, Joe Douglas still stays with who he is on the inside of building from the lines outwards. You know, he drafted Mekhi Becton. He was wrong. He took the wrong guy, but but he went in the right direction that we all wanted him to go in, right? We all knew we need an offensive lineman. It went the wrong way. He picked the wrong guy, but I give him credit for going in the right position. So I think he's going to stay course with going 10th overall, going with an offensive lineman, and going with a guy in Fatanu that is very similar to AVT, where he can line up all over the place. Give them so much versatility.
I can
All
see
right,
that.
I have your
answer,
guest
Abe.
down here. Although Abe would if he wants stickers, he's getting stickers anyway. So, but I'm just going to put it down here for fun.
Yes.
But anyway, I want to point out that Abe and I do a show every Wednesday morning. You just have to search The Undroppables on all your major podcast platforms, and it's a half-hour show, and it's all about the Jets. And
Very easy to find.
yeah, lately we've been doing, leading up to the season and everything, we've been doing our own drafts. So me, Abe, and our other co-host Tommy Jets have been doing these drafts where the first one, we picked the best Jets first round picks of all time. Then we went to quarterbacks and we did the best Jets quarterbacks of all time. And we go through and we each draft 4. So there's 4 rounds. We each get 4 guys. This past week, we were supposed to do running backs and fullbacks, but Tommy couldn't be with us. So that's been pushed back to this coming week. I have my list in this notebook that he says is my, Maddie says is my paper towel roll. But I have 12 guys ready to go for my, here was my quarterback. Here was my quarterback one. And just to let everybody know, I actually won that somehow. Somehow all the Undroppables did not vote for Abe. And I ended up with Vinny Testaverde, Ken O'Brien, Fitzmagic, and Ray Lucas. I mean, come on. That's a draft.
I mean, it helps when you pick first overall, and
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Let me ask, because Mike, you and I have had definitely off air, possibly on air conversations about this as well. I love Maddie and even Metz's opinion on this. I am a believer that the drafts we do should be snake drafts. So when you have the first overall pick, you have an advantage, but giving the person the third pick overall also has some sort of advantage going with it. And I think overall it would give a more fairness to the draft, just completely overall. So the first place person, I mean, realistically, they're going to win every week. At least that's how it should line up. I think when you snake it, it evens out the playing field.
And my argument is that me and Abe actually did make a trade for this upcoming week's draft. It would take away the ability to have the power to trade because we each have the same amount. We're going to have 6 drafts, so we each have 2 first round or 2 number 1s. In that we each have 2 number 2s, we each have 2 number 3s. And the reason I mean, snaking is fine if you're picking a team, right? So you may not pick a quarterback. Your first pick may be a running back or whatever. So you never know how people are going to fall. But the way we're doing it, it's like, I had the quarterback, so I had that advantage. Next, in the running back, I pick 3rd now. I get pick 3, pick 6, pick 9, and pick 12. And I had to barter with Abe in order to get move up in that draft a little bit. So I don't know. What do you guys think? It's fair for at least Maddie and Mets to get there, say what they think.
For the more hardcore fantasy guys, I would say I agree with Abe. But for a guy like me who literally just wants to fuck around and have a good time, keep it simple. But for the guys who really spend the time, I think Abe's right. But for Jack,
I also gave another option, and I said to Abe, I said, listen, we're doing these 6 drafts this off season, and we're gonna have next off season. So why not draft 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 this season, and then next season draft in a snake, and then see how it kind of falls together, see which one worked better. Because we have once again, off seasons are tough. Look at what we're doing right now. We're debating how we're going to draft on another show that's not this show. So
yeah, no, you're right. Like I say, I mean, I quit doing fantasy 4 years ago. 1, because my wife always won the fucking league, and that's the most emasculating shit ever.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, dude, fuck it. I fucking hate my life. I'm just gonna park the car in the garage and let it purr me to sleep. But like for guys who are like super serious, and again, I just said this, but what Abe is talking about, I think is a great idea. I like it because these are guys who literally they come home, they do their homework. They've got all the guides. They're like sitting here and doing all their work. But for simple jack dudes like me, just keep it simple. So
I'd even say that instead of doing, the offense of drafts like we're doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so forth, and moving the snake to next year, I'd even say we do the offense, keep it as is, the offense and the special teams draft, the 6 that we have set up, and then let's see how many more drafts can we come up with, right? We have defensive players. We've discussed worst draft picks. I think we can come up with a few more ideas and test out the snake draft over maybe 4 to 6 more drafts as we lead up to the season.
I'm okay. I'm okay with trying that. I just want to, like I said, I want to have if I have the number 1 pick, and like in the NFL draft, if I have the number 1 pick, that means I should have the 33rd pick. And then I should have, and it goes down the list. Like my draft, it doesn't snake in an actual NFL draft. So that's the only reason that I wanted to do it this way. But if you want to add on to the 6 that we're doing, or go to next year and try the snake, I'm okay with that. But I mean, since we started with this, we should kind of finish the 6 how we have it. Only because we already have it where we. Yeah.
I would say Mike is right in the sense that if it's established, you got to go with it.
I agree completely. It's already there in place for these 6 that we're doing. Keep it as such. I'm saying going forward, and I think part of it is also, in the NFL draft, it's the worst teams, and they're picking earlier on. We are picking in hopes to win the draft, right? So obviously, I can tell you right now, every ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS Sports, every article that's going to come out Friday morning is that the Bears are the draft winners, right? Because they have 2 top 10 picks. So you have earlier picks. Of course, you're going to be the draft winners. But if you look at the whole scale of things, if it were to be a snake draft, for example, right? If the NFL draft were to be a snake draft, would they say that I almost said that the Commanders are the winners from the draft because they got their quarterback, or would it be a team like the Lions who would have 4 of the top 36 picks?
I think Mets fell asleep.
Yeah, well, that's I will get back to him, but I want to have as few people on as possible, only because it helps out with the internet yard and all that. But I do want to point out once again, that's all these shows that we're talking about. This whole draft we're talking about is available on the Undroppables. Just search the Undroppables. You could do that on Twitter. We actually have our own Twitter account at Jets Uncovered. Or go to any of your major podcast platforms, and all you have to do is look for this logo right here, and it's Jets Uncovered, and it's going to be me, it's going to be Honest Abe, it's going to be Tommy Jets, and leading up to the season, we are going to be doing these drafts. We've already done the quarterback draft, we've already done the best Jets first round picks of all time draft, and coming up this week, this Wednesday morning, it's going to be the Jets' best running back / fullback in history draft. And like I said, I'm sitting there with the 3rd. I got the 3rd pick in this draft. So let's see what I can do. Right, folks?
Mike, I got to tell you this also before I get out of here. We did have an interview with a current New York Jet. That was promised, and that was locked in. Thomas Morstead joined us. There were some technical issues. He was currently going through a tornado as we were recording with him. So that was fun. But I do have locked in a second New York Jets player that will be joining us as a guest. He is just getting back from his honeymoon this week. I have spoken with a golf buddy of his who have asked me to be their caddy. So I will be caddying for this current New York Jet in the next week or so out here in Michigan. And that will be followed by a locked-in, guaranteed guest invitation.
I only use homeless guys as my caddy.
That's a Happy Gilmore move.
I Gilmore it up. That's fantastic, Abe. I can't wait to hear it. I'm looking forward to it.
Not only that, Abe, but let's see how they tip.
Right.
Or is the tip appearing on Jets Uncovered?
The tip will be in Mad Dog 2020.
I actually told him, I said, hey, I just want the tip.
There you go.
I've argued for just the tip my whole life.
I'm here for just the tip.
Well, Abe, dude, thank you so much for coming in. I have you locked in with Troy Fatanu, correct?
One of the Fa brothers, as I like to call them.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them.
Yep. All right, Maddie, Mikey, I'll talk to you guys soon, brothers.
Abe, you're the man. Thanks for calling in, dude. Always love to hear from you.
Later, guys.
All right, thank you so
I
much.
love that guy, man. He's funny. He's got a whole outlook. Like he's one of those dudes like does his homework.
Yeah. Oh, I have a blast doing the show. And the crazy thing is
Bet.
we do our show live every Tuesday night, our show, Midnight Mike show, every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. In the hour prior to that is when
that
I'm
when you do
recording.
yours? Okay.
That's when I'm recording for Jets Uncovered.
That's why
So
your
literally-
voice is always so fucking scratchy.
Oh, is it? Is that it? That's
No, I'm
possible.
just
That
fucking
could be
with you.
it.
Dude, you can't tell it all. I'm just giving you shit.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I
Why
see you
not?
all in here. We're going to what?
Oh, you're awake. Dude, this
Emily
was
Jets
this
super-
was the camera angle of you before. It was like
No. It was this.
I was like, oh, Sasha Banks must have farted or something. He's commenting on it. And I only know her from the fucking Mandalorian.
Anyway, we have a guest on one.
He's like, fuck you guys. I'm not even gonna acknowledge this shit.
in the
Assholes.
background.
Why do I call into this fucking show?
Mike, we got
What's
a
up?
guest. NY Jets Superman's guessing. Is it Packers Jets from '82?
Oh, is it Packers Jets from 1982? Is that the question? And who guessed that?
NY
Superfan.
Jets Superfan.
New York Jets super fan. He got it.
Nicely done, sir.
So New York Jets super fan. If you get to me on Twitter, DM me or private message me on Instagram. Give me a PO box. Give me an address. Give me something, and you will be receiving the 2 Midnight Mike Show stickers. Not only that, anybody who writes in the comments section their guess for who the New York Jets will draft. I don't need draft up. I don't need draft down or pick down or whatever. Just the name of the player. You get it right on Thursday, you'll also be getting the stickers. That's why this show is guessing the Jets draft pick. You guess it, you get the stickers.
I like
It's
it.
that simple.
My pick for who we get in the draft, I'm going Talise Falga, or however you pronounce it.
Dude, this Nuggets game is great right now, by the way.
It's been
All right,
epic,
I'm putting-
going back and forth.
It's a tight game.
Putting Mets in for Foga. Now listen, Mets, even if you don't get it, man, if you get me your address on Twitter or Instagram or something, I'll get you the stickers. So that's all I'm saying. Let me get back to some of these comments. I've got to go back and find out what's going on here.
I'm gonna do a Mets inspired pick, and my pick is Roddy Piper.
That's who you think the Jets are drafting.
They're
The
drafting Roddy Piper.
dead corpse of Rowdy Piper.
Yes, and because he came here to sack quarterbacks and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum.
All right. Well, guess what? Hold on. Let's do this first. John says, "Hey, Mike. So, what do you think about these talks about the Jets trading up?" I've said it before on the show. I'm okay with them trading up if they're going to be getting Marvin Harrison or Neighbors or someone like that. I'm okay with that. I think we
What was
can
your
just
Twitter address, Mikey?
Oh, it's Midnight Mike Show, just like you see on here, Midnight Mike Show. Hey, if you go on your Twitter, you're going to see I tagged you a couple times, and then I gave up because you were never getting
You never respond.
never responded. As a matter of fact, you're in a lot of my tweets. I put up clips from the show, and you're when you cut the promo on The Rock, that's up there.
He tweeted your OnlyFans account like 4 times.
Yeah, did you get any subscribers from that?
Because you got that $3.99 a month. I know I subscribed.
Hold on one second. So you said, what'd you just say? You think we're going to draft Roddy Piper because what did you, Kevin, and I talk about last week? About what? That the Jets' new slogan should be what?
Bubblegum and kick ass, baby.
We're all out of. We came here
Yeah,
to.
our slogan should literally just be "We're all out of bubblegum." Nothing else.
But then hold on. But then Kevin came up with, because we have the all gas.
Oh,
no
that's
brakes
right.
thing.
Yeah.
I
He
can't
came up with.
message you for one reason or another, Mike.
You can't DM me.
Nope.
That's weird. Oh, you have to follow me. You have to follow me. I have to follow you back. Here, I'll do it right now. Follow me, and I'll get on my phone right now.
Oh,
I'll follow you back.
serendipity.
And that goes for anybody. If you follow me and want to send me a DM or whatever, I'll follow you
I am
back.
following you. It's just that it won't let me do.
Hold on.
Oh, the codependency is strong.
You're not following me.
Yes, I am.
What's your thing? Are you Sting's disciple too?
Yes.
God damn it.
Hold on. Stings, plural.
All right. So for those of you that don't give a shit about this, I am
You're right,
working on a football pool
Follow back.
also for this
There we
season.
go. Now you should be able to DM me.
It's in the embryo stages. It's a very
right.
weird way of doing
What?
things. I'll
Hold
give it
on.
to you. You two are
talked-
fucking doing your
We
thing.
talked about this. We said since the Jets have no gas or all gas, no brakes,
Yeah, it's
Right?
all wax, no wick.
that it should that then we decided that the Jets' new slogan should be all gas, no gum.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go.
I kind of like it. Like I like it's
Put
one of
that
those
together.
like this is one of those where if you know type of thing.
Correct. It'd be like it's like Knoble on the Jet. Where we want to draft Knoble out of college from the
Right.
Jake
No,
Jasmine show.
this is like one of those where like no chick who says she's voting for the Jets to win is gonna have any fucking idea what this means. But like a diehard Jets fan will be like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, give me those sunglasses.
And the funny thing was, is I was thinking of putting like a what looks to be like a bubblegum wrapper, but where the Jet is, but it says all gas, no gum. So I couldn't put that, so I just threw the Jet in there.
I think you should put a bubblegum bubble right out of the back of the Jet.
I'd say you should just put a
That just look
shotgun.
Like it's farting out a fucking bubble, dude. That'd
Why
be
not just
fucking
put a shotgun
hilarious.
on the Jet?
Just put what?
Put a shotgun in with the Jet, because I've come here to chew kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of bubble gum.
Hey, big props. We have a super chat. John, I hate emojis. Knowing the Jets, it's defense. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
John.
for the
Nicely
super
done,
chat.
sir. Thank you very
Seriously, anyone who sends us a super chat, it's next to the comments. There's a little $sign, and you could send in $2, $5, $10, $100.
Thank
But
you,
seriously,
John.
yeah, John, that means so
appreciate it.
much. G's getting the Jets chant. I'll tell you that right now. Jets. Dude, I am so thrilled. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
John. That was fucking cool.
That means so much, man. That means
I'm
so
gonna
much.
hop off now, guys.
No problem, Mets. Good luck to your Knicks and have a great night and have a good broadcast next Saturday.
All right. Late.
And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there he goes.
Leaving us still with more questions than answers.
Anyone who wants to call in, I will be you know what? I'll put it right back in so you don't have to go all the way back up. There it is. It's in the chat, folks. I'll show you what it looks like in 1 second.
Guys, we really do enjoy when you call in, especially first-time callers. It's great to talk to you guys. We love talking to our fans. So, I mean, if you're on the fence, jump in, man. I mean, we're going to have a good time. We love you guys. We're so happy you're here. So please come say hello.
All right, I'm going to try to go through some of these. We were just there. Let's good. I know how to get back to where I was. That's good. Dano, what is up? Happy Saturday, everyone.
Dano, my man.
Dude, awesome to have you back. Awesome to have you back.
I always love Dano. Always has a good addition to the show.
The fire, what's the question? Dano, if in case you didn't figure it out, I know I'm a little bit behind and you always tell me pop ahead, but it's a little bit of a slower show today. I want to be able to get to everybody's comments and whatever. And then if you super chat, you get the Jets chant and of course the thanks, and we will 100% take your question and make sure we talk about it. But hey, what we want you to do is just tell me who you think the Jets will pick. Who I need the name.
I'm loving this
anything
show.
else.
I feel like we're catching some house cleaning. You know what I mean? We've had a couple rushed episodes. We had a few things. Like, this is a good show tonight. We're catching up on some stuff. Hell yeah, Jokic rules.
The game behind you is Jets Packers 82. Ted, I think you already sent me your address on Instagram. You have one already, and I'm sending out my first. It should be this week. My first grouping of stickers, and yours will be in there because you guessed the correct game a while ago.
What I like about Ted is Ted always has like. Not only does he have the right answer, but like Ted, if you asked him, he could provide you with the weather conditions for that day. Like Ted's always like, the game started at 1:15. There was a wind out of the northeast.
Dude, I feel like Green Bean's like that too.
Yeah, like Green Bean was like, I was at that game. And you're like, you're at every game. He's like, so?
Celtics are coming out of the East without a challenge. We'll see.
I don't know about that, but
We will
I'm not going to
see.
argue with you.
Jesus Christo. It's an OL unless JD goes nutty busters.
I'm with Andrew on this.
Andrew,
I
hey,
agree with this.
Look, that's what we all, I feel like that's what most people want. We just want an O-line because you can get all the weapons you want. If Rodgers goes down, it's useless. I mean, actually, do you see the video of Tyrod throwing to Ruckert?
I did not.
Oh, he looking good.
I'll
And
look
then
it up after the show.
Did you see the one of Rodgers throwing to Garrett? Rodgers has one of the tightest fucking spirals.
I feel like I did see that one.
Oh God, God give me 2 seasons of Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball like that.
Dude.
Is that too much to ask?
I don't think it is. And furthermore, I really think that Garrett is going to have a fucking amazing season.
Like, let me be fucking real here for a second. Okay, the Green Bay fucking Packers have had fucking Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. The Dallas fucking Cowboys had Troy Aikman and Roger Staubach. The fucking Miami Dolphins had Dan Marino. The Denver Broncos had John Elway. All these teams. The Giants had Phil Simms and Eli Manning. You can go through all.
When's gonna be our time?
Fucking saying it's like, yes, we had Joe Namath. But Joe Namath actually, God forgive me for saying,
don't do it. Don't just
he's not
we know
the
where
best
you're going.
Quarterback. He was good for like 3 seasons, and he had his glimpses of just a beautiful. He had a great release, a great spiral, and everything.
You get excommunicated by the Jets Council of Elders. I can't help you. You just blasphemed.
I'm just.
You're not wrong. No,
Namath
when Namath was healthy and his knee was held together, he was amazing.
Correct.
Problem was he wasn't gonna last.
So Richard, you have Richard from New Jersey. Didn't say okay. Have you down? That was just the confirmation.
And he followed the rules. That. Give him his due.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen.
Rich, we're gonna have to get beer soon. Infrared. Not going full Jason Voorhees right now.
No, not tonight.
But I love the masks. Those were awesome.
Is he frozen? Where are you, Infrared?
He's good.
No, I can't hear you.
His volume is really low.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. They were starting to be able to hear you.
Volume's a little low.
Okay, I can hear you guys now.
All right. What's up, man? How you
doing,
doing,
buddy?
I'm good, man. All the New York teams won today.
The Islanders didn't.
They're not a New York team.
Yeah. You said they're not
bitches.
A New York team. Love you guys, man.
Nah, dude. Glad you came on, man.
Yeah. Likewise, man. Good to see you guys and everything.
Yeah. How you doing, man? I saw you're so you know all about what is Knoble out of college?
Oh yeah. Knobly. It's Knobly.
Oh, Knobly.
Yeah.
I can't fucking do with you two.
Yeah. He's very big out here in Jersey City, you know. Yeah, Knobly, yeah. He's 5'7".
Big dude.
195 pounds, you know.
Oh, that's about my weight.
Far, man. We got to get him at, pick 10. I think, yeah.
I mean, if we have to, we could trade up for him. I mean, anything it takes.
Maddie.
I think it's hilarious.
I can't fucking deal with you two guys.
No, it's hilarious that this
so
joke,
funny.
That this joke from the Jake Asman show from the Lane Train
it has so caught fire.
It has infiltrated all these other podcasts because Jets fans are loyal. And Jets fans will not only watch Jake Asman, they'll watch the Green Bean and they'll watch the Gunny.
This is the fungus from the last ones. It has infiltrated everything.
Yeah.
We all know.
And the funniest thing is when Jake did that interview with the Buffalo Jets fan, and they interviewed what is it now, Knobly?
Yeah, Knobly.
Yeah. that interview, I was dying.
It's Knobly.
Knobly.
I had that shit on at work, and I had to keep pausing it, and I was like, "Fuck, dude."
You gotta love it.
You are low. Can you turn your mic up any more?
Yeah, you're really quiet, Ed.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Like
hold on,
maybe move the mic closer to your mouth. I don't know if maybe it's just a distance thing.
That's good.
You're still
You
real
could be
quiet.
even louder. I feel like we're much louder than you are.
Do like this.
Can you hear me now?
I mean,
little
we can
better.
hear you.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just-
just real muted, man.
Oh shit. Damn,
I
hold
mean,
on
like I
one
say, we
second.
can still hear you. It's okay. It's not bad.
Here comes our optimist, John. Odunze is trash.
Gotcha.
Whoever drafts him is getting 2023 Quentin Johnson. Look, I'd be happy with Odunze. I'll be honest. Once again, I'm not the draft guy. I don't watch tons of shit, but from what I've seen, I'd be happy with him. He'd be our second or third receiver. What's the problem?
Oh, Neek loves her Brock Bowers, dude.
I'm writing it down right now.
There we go.
Neek has been on the Brock Bowers train since it's been a thing. Like, and I respect that. She's got her guy. She likes who she likes.
She loves Brock.
Yep.
That's okay. Comments are not open. What does that mean? You're commenting right now.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, now it was what? Richard, are you talking about? Once again, if you're talking about sending me your address, you follow me on Twitter, and I will follow you back, and then you could private message me, or you could private message me on Instagram. Everything is the same. It's all Midnight Mike Show, MIDNITE Mike Show. Yeah, on everything. Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, YouTube. It's all the same.
What the hell is a YouTube?
Yeah, I have no idea. Guys, if you are in and you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up. That's how more people see us. When the show is over, I always go back to see. Let me see what these people did tonight. Let me see what I got. And you guys never really disappoint. And the numbers just keep getting higher and higher. Not by much, but we're always growing. And that's all I ever ask. That's all I ever ask.
Oh, I like the back screen there, Ed.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it. By the way,
there
so
we go.
I updated the Jets app on my phone because I let it just lapse because it's the off season. And as soon as I updated it, it did the little circle thing on the iPhone, and it had the new logo, and I was like, "Oh, you motherfuckers got me!" I was so happy.
Andrew picks Fuaga. That's the thing, man. There's Fatanu, Fuaga, and there's another Fa. Fuaga. I always get and then it always spins in my brain, and I can never remember. And that's why Abe called them like the Fa brothers or whatever. There's just.
Oh yeah.
I was referencing the shit between AFC East through the years. Oh, the comments are not open. I don't know what that fucking means, man. Am I missing something? All right, let's move along. Oh yeah, we all laugh at Mets infrared. Don't worry. That's why he's on the show, specifically so we can laugh at him.
We love our boy.
Ladies and
Rich,
gentlemen,
Dano.
Yeah.
Jets. Dano, thank you so much. $4.99 from Dano.
Thank you, Dano.
You guys are blowing me away tonight.
There we
You're
go.
blowing me away. He says, thank you for your support recently, guys. Had a blast when I came on during Gunny Week, especially. I launch tomorrow, so look for me mainly Friday PMs, YouTube at Dano. We will. I
Get
will
with us on
100%
Twitter.
check
Like
you
Twitter
out.
is the best way to talk to me. Make sure you send me your links, whatever, so I can follow, support, and do my thing, man. Because I love you, Dano. You're the man.
Yeah, everybody, guys. Is it okay? It's YouTube. So youtube.com/Dano, DAYNE.
Yeah.
He's starting
No,
up, I guess,
we're
starting up,
100% gonna back you guys up.
launching his Jets show, and I'm excited. Hey, look, I said it before. Jets fans, and it's proven with us running at 9 p.m. on a Saturday night, or at 10 at night we'll be on at like 11 at night, and there'll be like 40-50 of you tuning in, and it's like, that's Jets fans.
We love you.
It's almost midnight, and you people are that, like, you love the Jets that much that you want to hear people talking about the Jets, and I'm the same way. So Dano, I will 100%.
Yeah, we will
subscribe to your
100%
channel.
hype your show. 100%.
As a matter of fact, I almost want to do it like right now, just so he knows I'm not fucking around. But hey, look, I'm doing a show.
Well, you got a phone. Do your thing.
No,
yeah,
I will.
Dano, 100%, man. And I have to say, I feel like, and this is not meant to be controversial, but there are 2 tiers of Jets content creators right now. Like we
There's
have
us and then
there-
everyone else, right?
well, I mean, in our mind, yes. But I feel like there's the upper echelon of Jets creators right
Mhm.
now who everybody knows, who's like Jake Asman and Ian, who's such a fucking cool guy, by the way. If you're not familiar with Jet Central, get there because Ian is one of those guys who's in that like upper echelon. Everybody knows Jet Central. And then you got let's be real, our lower echelon, which is us and like other content creators who are getting in there. But I feel like the upper echelon, the lower echelon, we all support each other. And I think that's fantastic. Like,
Dano,
honestly.
do me a favor. Let me know what the image is that you're using on YouTube, because I'm on the app, so I don't put in youtube.com/ I just put in the search Dano, and I've got a bunch. So I want to make sure I subscribe to the right one. So tell me what
get
your
us the
image
right
looks
stuff.
like. Yeah, or
Yeah.
copy and paste your link right onto my Twitter. I will 100% go
Hit
right
me,
to
I'll
it.
retweet it, I'll subscribe too. But
Definitely.
for us, what I was getting at too is that like us, not like high-end guys that everybody knows, we've all got each other's back. And I love it, dude. What a supportive community. Like all of us
Absolutely.
are just like, we're all 100% rooting for each other. There's no rivalry. Like, I think that's fantastic. I think that we've got a great thing going here. And when we win the Super Bowl this upcoming season, everybody can suck our balls.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we're all going to be the ones. Yep. We're all going to be the ones who are we are going to be such sore winners.
And I'm going to be the motherfucker that said it in April. And I swear to God, I will not be mature about it.
Dano says, what are we predicting, guys? Dano, I've said it a couple times. You trolling me now? I need to know who the Jets are picking in the first round. That's it. Just give me the name. Infrared, if you have anything else, please let me know. If you have anything to plug, Twitter, anything like that, because I do have another person in the green room that I do want to bring in. But you got your Twitter, YouTube channel. What do you got?
I got you, brother. Both of you guys, man. Shout out to both of you guys, man. I love what you guys do.
Thank you, brother. Hey, give it. Tell everybody while you're on screen.
Infrared, on the Twitter, on the gram. But you already know I got your back.
We love you,
All
bro.
right? That's
Same here.
365 a year, baby.
Absolutely. Right? Jets. This one is for Infrared. Jets.
And real quick, I just want to say, I know Ed's still watching. Ed is the most supportive fucking Jets fan, because anytime the Jets put shit up, I always see his like support right underneath it, dude. And I love it, dude.
Also,
he is diehard.
He is 100% worth the follow on Twitter.
Oh,
because he's always not only commenting on like Jet stuff and whatever, but he's always making really kick-ass graphics and just fun, like little GIFs or whatever, and it's awesome. So he's definitely worth the follow.
Mike is 100% right. If you are a Jets fan, it's worth your time, and it's fucking Twitter. You got nothing to lose. Follow the guy.
All right, New York Jets super fan.
Going with Bowers.
He's joining Monique with the Brock Bowers pick.
I feel like those guys might be right, because every time we want the Jets to do something, they do the opposite, and I want them to pick an offensive line.
I'll be honest. Look, there's the Jets could go offensive line. They could maybe trade up and get a wide receiver. They could take Brock Bowers. I'll be honest. Even though Brock Bowers is the one I want least of those things, I'll be happy with any of he makes the offense better. And that's all I want. Just don't draft defense.
No defense right now.
That's all I'm asking.
Honestly, though, I really feel like this year is Jeremy Ruckert's like coming out party. I feel like he is just gonna fucking go ape shit.
No, Dano. It's not depending on the slot. It's literally whether they trade up, trade down, or stay with.
If they draft at 37 and that's their first pick, that's your pick.
Yeah, I just need to know who the Jets' first round pick will be. It doesn't matter what spot. That's the guessing the Jets draft pick. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess he's also out there in Colorado. We need Richard from Jersey. There he is. What's up, man?
My brother from another mother.
Cheers. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on.
Na zdrowie.
Mike, Maddie, cheers to you guys.
Cheers to you
Hey.
too, sir.
Rich, what are you doing in the Springs, dude?
Living with my lady over here.
What a boy.
What made you move out to Colorado?
My girl over here. We hooked up after 30 plus years after high school or whatever. She was out in Colorado, and
Dude, I tell everybody,
Hold
if
on,
you
hold
come
on,
to
hold
visit
on.
us
I
in
have questions.
Colorado, you're gonna stay.
I have questions. Hold on. So you guys knew each other in high school
in Jersey.
in Jersey, and then
Yeah.
you lost contact for what'd you say, 30
Completely.
years? And then you came back together, and now
Yeah.
it's a love connection.
Facebook.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's funny you say that.
Congratulations
because
to you guys.
My wife and I got reacquainted and got back together via MySpace. from
Listen,
dating
Mike,
in
I'm a
college.
big fan. Ever since I first, saw you on here or whatever, you getting so feverish, I just loved it because that's what I've been doing all my life.
Yep. That I'm telling you, like that's how this
Crazy in
show.
front of the TV.
Yeah, that's how this show started. It was me going nuts and screaming at my family or my wife or even my kids seeing me screaming at the television. And finally my wife was just like, "Can you just please do this to people on the internet and not scream at me?" And I was like, "All right, let's do it." And that's how this started.
Yep.
So
So the things I was posting before were when we were talking about the AFC East being cutthroat. So all the GMs and the coaches throughout the years go back to Shula with the Mud Bowl. Who didn't tarp? That's what I was getting at. Spygate.
Oh yeah, because
okay.
they didn't drain.
That's all
They
I
didn't
was
drain
doing.
that
I was,
field. Yeah. Yeah.
Bruce Coslett and Marv Levy.
Absolutely, 100%. Now I'm getting all those things you were. Yeah, absolutely. Because
Makes
that was a petty thing during that AFC Championship game when they didn't help try to drain that field or whatever. Because the Jets were actually a much better, much faster team, and that kind of helped
They
out.
knew how to bog our team down.
Yep. And Shea was no joke. Shea was a grass, muddy half baseball field. I used to go in there when I was a kid. I used to go from Jersey to I forget the one train line, and then get dropped off at Shea. That's when they used to. All you needed was $10 at least to get in the stadium because you didn't need tickets because security would line you up on the side. Of the where you the toll booths there. Yep. And they'd line you up until they had 10 heads. It was $100. Boom. They said, "Listen, if we gotta remove you, don't give us a hard time, but go ahead and enjoy yourself."
Yo, show us the tattoo in real life. There it is.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Let's get that Jets chant in here. That is awesome.
Love it.
I'd love to get a Jets tattoo. The only tattoo I have right now is a Misfits tattoo that I got when I was 18.
On IG, on Instagram.
Okay.
Left you some info. Stuff like that or whatever. But I just wanted to make sure I called in. I want to try to be more regular and would have more unscattered brain thoughts or whatever, having to do with players and whatnot. Well, and maybe I could try to be a part of this when I can.
Yo, man.
Me and my lady, we take the Harley and
go. And we
so we're not always on the weekend.
Repeat that one more time, just because it slowed down and we lost you. Just repeat that last thing.
Oh, I said I'm not always around on the weekends because me and my lady we bike around to different campgrounds throughout the state, and we stay on the weekends.
Okay, yeah. Well, like I said, we're also always on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. I know that's late, but you guys are a few hours behind us, so that's
actually, yeah.
Well, so let me know, man. Like,
and you guys
are great. And have a drink with me, man. Like, we'll figure something out, and we'll catch a game, and we'll watch. We'll, like I say, we'll get pictures, and fucking go to a bar and watch the game.
Hell
Love
yeah.
to see you.
Yeah, we could do that.
100%.
We could do that.
Real quick, did you send me a message on Instagram?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to find it.
'Cause I tried to DM you on Twitter, but it didn't. Yes.
And what's the name?
You should see it. It's not. It's not.
Is it under New York Jets?
It's not the
Superfan?
same handle. It's my full regular name.
Your name's Caligula? Holy shit. No, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
No, I will look for it. Maybe I'm missing it, but I will look for it. If not, then I will let you know either on the next show or something.
It's
But,
all good.
thank you so much for joining us. And by the way, I love the beard.
Dude,
Wait, hold on, real quick. Were you ever when were you living in New Jersey?
Last time, I moved out here in 2011.
okay.
Do you remember back in the 90s on, I believe it was public, I think it was public access, there was Biker Billy Cooks with Fire? I don't know if we lost you, but there was a show.
No, I
No,
think-
no,
No, I
I
think he
don't.
was just thinking
I
about
don't
it.
recall that. I don't
Okay, well,
recall that.
you can still catch his stuff on YouTube, but you
Okay.
definitely give me a Biker Billy. Like he always cooked with like hot shit, so like peppers and jalapeno and
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
all
I
that
want to
good
look that shit up for fucking
Dude, he's
recipes. Dude. This
awesome.
is how I
He's
know I'm
awesome.
old. This
But
is how I know
thank-
I'm old. I'm like, wait, spicy food? How do I find that?
That sounds good.
But hey, thank you so much for joining us. We truly appreciate it, and you're welcome anytime.
And hit me
That's
on,
great, man. I
hit me
love
on
you guys.
Twitter or Instagram, man. Because like I say, let's get together and watch a few games. We'll get the kids out, the ladies out. We'll have a good time. There's a few great bars around here, and and next time the Jets are in town, let's fucking go to the game together.
Yeah, dude, and I'm telling you, I need a picture.
We'll take
I need a
loads
picture.
of pictures. I promise.
And look, he got it too. Well, but he got it earlier. Yeah, he got it
Yeah,
earlier.
you had that earlier.
Joe, wow, the Bruins are just lighting it up.
What's the score of the game? I
That's-
have no idea.
Oh, at the last, I mean, I'm a little behind on the comments, but it was 4-0.
Jesus. Fucking Leafs are just a fucking mess. And fuck the Leafs, but fuck the Bruins too.
When was the last time, like the Leafs or the Canadians won the Stanley Cup?
Leafs haven't won it since 1967, and the Canadians won it in 1993.
And the Canadians, man, they have more Stanley Cups than anybody, but it's been
Yeah.
a drought.
It's been a while, but that's the problem with expansion is, you just have so many fucking teams, and things can go this way, that way, or the other. Like the Canadians are in a rebuild right now, and I don't like the Canadians, but I mean, if you're really gonna be honest, the Canadians are Canada's team. Like,
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I look, Maddie, I just realized time flies when you're having
we
fun,
have to
man.
get to theater.
We do. And so we have to get to Midnight Mike Show Theater. So we're going to do that because I can't push it off a third time. It's just not going to happen. So,
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen,
do like 3 comments. Let me run to the bathroom because I did not expect to have to go.
okay.
So give me like 2 minutes because I'm really fast.
Okay. I'll go through some comments. Okay. You know what? I got Opie real quick in the chat. We're towards the end of the show, but I don't want to miss him. So, Opie, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
Dude, it's John, but my nickname is Opie, so everybody calls me that. So I just put it.
John, why are you confusing me?
Sorry, man. So I just got the shittiest news in the world.
What's that?
I got drafted on draft night. I have to go to work.
You got drafted on draft night, so you're not going to be able to sit and watch the draft?
Nope. I'm heartbroken, man.
Oh, dude. I luckily get out like of work like 2 hours before the draft. So I'll
Well,
be happy.
hey, man, 50 plus an hour. I can't complain. OT, you know?
Oh,
Hey, put me down for
absolutely
Harrison Jr. I got the Jets trading up a shit ton for him.
all right. Hold on. So John is going with Marvin Harrison Jr. And as of now, I haven't gone through all the comments. You're the only person so far. You think a trade up, get Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Yeah, I can see him doing it. Dude, he is a legit generational talent. And why I'm not high on Odunze? always put an asterisk on those Pac-12 players. Their ideas of playing against the defense is literally don't play defense at all. You know that.
It is, but you know what? Once again, it's not like we're asking Odunze to be our wide receiver one. So other teams, obviously, maybe they don't want to go with Odunze, but we're looking at him as a 2 or 3. And if Lazard's going to be the juggernaut that I expect him to be, Odunze is wide receiver 4 at that point.
Yeah, if everything works out.
I don't see it up, but it could happen.
Hey, Matty.
How are you, brother? Good to see you.
I'm horrible. I just got drafted on draft night.
What?
I have to go to work, man.
Oh, fuck that noise, dude.
Hey, man, it is seniority.
Where do you work? Like, what's your facility?
Osborne Correctional.
Okay. What time
Summer.
you got to be in? So, like, you're on the East Coast, so it's already fucking 10:45.
I got to be there for 4.
That's not terrible.
Well, I'm missing the draft. That is terrible, man.
for that night. Oh, all right. Okay, my bad. I misunderstood. Yeah. But you know what? Just be like, look, they were acting dumb. We locked them all down, and then just hit the computer. You'll be a pirate.
Yeah, really quick. How long does it take for us to stop being jaded, or does that never go away?
No, it never goes away. Like,
good to know.
Like, how long have you been doing your job?
6 months.
Oh shit, dude! I got 13 years in, man. And it's one of those where, like, you're always going to be just like, why are you people so fucking retarded?
Oh, I believe I learned that my day one.
But are you working with men or women?
I'm with the men.
You are so lucky right now.
No, dude, we had a guy in my class threatened to quit because they sent him down to our female facility. He literally threatened to quit, walk out.
The females are awful.
Oh, I've heard nightmare stories, man.
Right, I've been on the female side for over 2 years right now because I got promoted and they put me over there. And I swear to God, I hate it so much. I already have 4 daughters. I will say this: it helps me when my kids lie to me. Listen, I'm like, I get lied to by professionals 40 hours a week. You motherfuckers have nothing. And this is not the prison show. But hit me on Twitter if you want to talk some more. Like,
dude, I said hit me on Instagram. I don't have the Twitter.
I put my Instagram up too.
I didn't see it, but I'll look for it, man.
It's in the comments. It's at Yosarian27.
Got it.
But yeah, shoot me a thing. We can always ham it up because I know nobody cares. But yeah, trust me, bro. I can give you plenty of advice and I can tell you some funny fucking stories.
I believe it. But just really quick before I go, I just want to say, if this team can finally avoid that damn injury bug, everything goes our way. 13-4, an AFC title game at the minimum.
At the minimum.
Oh yeah, I like you're getting so much more optimistic. I love it.
I wouldn't call it optimism. That's just how it has to be because
I think it's realism. Like, I think it's genuine realism. A healthy team with these caliber players, you don't want to fuck with them.
Just as long as they don't screw up the draft. That's all that they need to hit in the draft. They need to hit big time.
They even fuck up the draft if they just stay healthy.
Ugh. All right, guys. Well, I want to come in, say hey. I'll let you guys up later.
All right, brother. Hit me on Instagram.
I really appreciate it. I just want to say that Dano put this in. Thanks, guys. You'll need the period at the end. Well, I put it in a period. I went to channels like he said, and I had to scroll down, But there he is, and it says subscribed. Thank you so much, Dano, for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
I will do that after the show.
Midnight Mike is now subscribed to your Jets channel, and I can't wait.
I will, like I said, as soon as we're done here, I will subscribe.
And I like that he's not broadcasting against us. That's nice.
Dano, you're
I appreciate it. Let's hold on one second. I just lost something here.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, while he's looking for that, guys, I am working on a football pool thing that we did at a job I had back in the day. It's going to be a little weird, but it'll be a lot of fun. Updates will come. Just trust me. If you don't like fantasy football, because I understand people who think it's too much work, we will have a weird football pool that'll be a lot of fun to play into.
And and once again, I will purchase if we do a fantasy football league, I will purchase a little trophy or something, and the winner will get it sent out to them. Guys, hit those thumbs up. We're about to do Midnight Mike Show Theater. It's going to be fucking awesome. And then we'll come back, talk a little bit more Jets, get to some of your comments, and we're going to have to call it a night because the 2-hour mark is usually where we have to draft Knoble.
We're killing it tonight, though. We're having a good time. By the way, you have to mail that trophy to the winner of the next year league. That's a responsibility you take on. I like that idea.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'll buy a new trophy every year.
Come on. It's got to be like the Shiva.
No, they're not that expensive. I can pull it off.
I just thought it'd be funny to fuck around.
I can pull it off.
I know. Mike has a lot of money. He's like Bruce Wayne.
No, that's not true at all.
He's like the Jets fan, Bruce Wayne.
Folks. That's
Bruce
why those
Wayne became Batman. Midnight Mike just became Jets man.
Yeah, that's why those super chats mean so much to me. That's why I got so excited because now I can actually afford to buy lunch on Monday. Thanks.
He's like, shit, yeah, I got a Subway 6-incher coming my way, bitches.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I'm jealous.
All right,
guys, thank you again for everything tonight. Seriously, I feel like tonight's been a really fun show. And
hey, we're not done. We're not done.
We're not even close.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Midnight Mike Show Theater.
Hello and welcome to Movie Phone.
And now, our feature presentation.
Fucking love the intro to this show.
I didn't get the background up in time though.
Whatever, dude. I love the intro. I fucking love it. It reminds me of my childhood so hard.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Maddie will introduce it. You can see it on the screen behind me, but I suggest that when we get off this show, you check this YouTube video out. Maddie, what did we watch?
But it is the Smear the Queer League documentary. It's the 34-30, and it's look.
So it's when 30 for 30.
Yeah,
this
is 34
30. And then you put in like SSM QL.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking vodka. Look, this is just basically a straight up like pretending a Smear the Queer League existed. For those of you that don't know what Smear the Queer was, when we were kids, it was literally you would throw the ball up, whoever caught it, everybody's job was to
kill the man with the ball.
Yeah, it was just if that guy has the ball, fuck him, kill him,
destroy him.
Yeah. So that said, I'm gonna let Mike throw the clips up, but trust me, when we're done, go watch this because you will giggle your.
Well, here, let's give it some audio and see what they're saying.
That's the daily perfection.
Oh, I have something else playing. You know what? Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I have something else playing in the background. What do I have playing? Oh, I never paused the
football game.
There you go. Now you'll be able to hear it. Hold on. But yes, it's a bunch of comedians basically, and they're taking it very seriously as if it's ESPN 30 for 30.
It's dark too. Like there's some shit on here where sack up or pack.
Lunchtime, and one of the kids goes, "Hey, let's go to Geno's for a cheesesteak." And this other kid goes, "I don't want a cheesesteak. I'm vegetarian." And then boom, just like that, Smear the Queer was invented.
New sport founded.
And then there's Dead Kid.
Yeah, Kensington boy, dead.
Boy dies.
Brilliant in its simplicity. You threw the ball up in the air, it landed next to somebody, and now they're the queer. They have to pick it up and get rid of it, or else. Once it became a professional sport,
now
the queer.
The funny thing about this is that they start talking about, just like you would talk about the best wide receivers of all time or the best quarterbacks of all time, they start talking about like the legendary queers of the league and the people who got destroyed the most.
And they have like the guy who's like the all-time like Walter Payton of queers. He's like, yeah, that ball's in my hand. It's fucking gone. You ain't smearing me. I will smear once.
This guy is the guy who smeared the most queers.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And in case a lot of you guys don't know, there's a lot of guys in here, and this was made a couple years ago. They're all Crowder guys. Like there's a bunch of Crowder guys. So Dave Landau, who now doesn't work with Crowder anymore, he's one of the main guys who was like one of the owners of a team, or he was. When he shows up, I will let you know. So that's Dave Landau, and Dave Landau's fucking hilarious. If you ever want to check out comedy, check him out. But then this guy in the who's the Tramp Feebleman, who's in the wheelchair, that's his name on Crowder. He worked on Crowder for many years. He's quarter black Garrett. And so I was shocked when you sent this to me, and I started watching, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, holy crap, like there's a lot of fucking Crowder guys on this.
Yeah, you knew these guys more than I do. I just like literally saw this, was like, this is hysterical.
It absolutely is. And I say, honestly, I suggest the guy in the wheelchair can't even, his hand is like this. It's all fucked up. And that's Dave Landau. So that guy is an awesome comedian. And he's worked with, I've seen this guy too.
And then we get a Fetterman dig, which is hilarious.
A lot of these guys are character actors that I've seen in a lot of movies. Like this guy played one of the assistant coaches in Not Another Teen Movie. That's where I know him from. I just picked that up.
Because I know H. John Benjamin was in that as well. But so you get the Fetterman joke, which ironically, I like Fetterman more than I did lately. I don't agree with him about everything, but I'm good with him on a few things.
Oh, it goes immediately to an erectile dysfunction pill. That's nice.
Could they have picked a better fucking place to put their ad? Like, that's perfect.
Yeah, the John Fetterman brain cells.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Not to get hold on. Not to get political or anything, but John Fetterman like literally has done like a 180 over the past like 5 years.
I'm like cool with the guy now. I'm
yeah.
Like, what, you rock on basketball shorts. You homeless looking retard. You're fucking, I'm with you on so much of the shit you said. Maybe you're not a retard.
Oh, dude, he looks like such a caveman.
Oh, dude, like you know, John Fetterman just hits women over the head and drags them back to his studio.
Yeah, he clubs them and then drags them back to the cave.
Make babies.
But ladies and gentlemen, we've done Midnight Mike Show Theater a lot. This one I highly suggest when we get off of here, you go check it out. You type in 34, the number 34, 30, and then S for smear, T for the, Q queer, and L for league. And let's see how long it is.
So funny. It's like 9 minutes and 34 seconds or something like that.
You're close. 9 minutes 24 seconds.
Oh, fuck it. I was off by 10. I get the point.
It's definitely worth your 9 minutes.
It's very funny, and like I say, it's a little dark, but if you're here right now, you're not a pussy. Like, let's be real.
Because we've pushed this off so much, I haven't prepared my next viewing for Midnight Mike Show Theater. So on Tuesday night, on Tuesday night, I will come to you because this was Maddie's pick. We like to go back and forth. But in the past, if you go to our Saturday shows and check out, go towards the end, scroll towards the end. If you're just looking for Midnight Mike Show Theater, we did the Masters of the Gridiron, which was the shitty, like Conan the Barbarian style movie done by the 1986 Cleveland Browns. Hilarious. We did the alternate history of the Buffalo Bills.
I really like that one, and I've actually shown that to a lot of my friends.
It's
and they all
fun to watch.
It's so fun. It's great.
And I mean, we've done a bunch, and
yeah,
so
got some good ones.
Yeah, we go back and forth. So I got the next pick for next Saturday, and I'll let you guys know. I'll even tweet it out because we're only gonna be I'll only be able to tell you on Tuesday. But yeah, I'm just letting everybody know that that's what we do at the end of every Saturday show. We like to all watch a movie together, or not even a movie. It's usually a short YouTube video.
Yeah, it's a short.
All of us can watch, and then we come back and me and Maddie talk about it for like 5-10 minutes, and then that's it. It's not nothing special, but it's something fun for everybody to do as a group. So
and let's be honest, when the season starts up again and we have a whole lot more to talk about, I don't know that we'll do this every week.
Yeah, it all depends.
It's just a matter of, who knows what goes on. But for the off season, I think it's a fun diversion. It's a good time. I will have to say my favorite has been this one, but my second favorite is easily the alternative history of the Buffalo Bills. That one was fucking hilarious and a lot of fun. And I'm not going to lie, it was really good natured. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it was
NFL did it. NFL Films put it together.
It was so like, it was one of those where you're just like, whether you're a Bills fan, like I'm a Jets fan and I loved it. It's a great time. So I hope you guys enjoy this segment as much as we do, because I know we really enjoy it. But please watch this whole video because it's fucking ridiculous.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, what you just watched was Midnight Mike Show Theater. And of course, next Saturday we will come back at you with more Midnight Mike Show Theater. And yeah, so you think that the Buffalo Bills one was your second favorite?
Absolutely. And the only reason this one's my favorite is because it's just dark. Like, I have a fucked up sense of humor. And I would say this, before the season starts...
It's our brand of
exactly.
fucked up humor from the 80s and 90s where anything goes.
I would say before the season starts, like maybe the last week of preseason, we should rank our Midnight Mike shows for fun. Just be like, these are our favorites.
The
like
Midnight Mike Show theaters or our full episodes?
Theaters. Like the theaters. Be
Okay.
like, which one did you like?
I wish we would have written them down as opposed to having to go back and remember all the ones we've done, because we've done probably like 5 or 6.
Well, we got YouTube.
I know.
Like, I'll go through and write them down and just send them to you because we've only got a few. I mean, 5, 6. But by the time we get there, it'll be fun to be like, okay, what were your favorites? What were my favorites? But again, I would have never found the alternative history of the Buffalo Bills without you, and I love that one. I thought that was fucking great.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I haven't gotten your pick yet for who you think the Jets will draft, I will 100% go down into the comments section. After this, you can watch the live chat even on the replay, and I will try to get everyone's picks in. Because whoever guesses right is going to be sent the Midnight Mike Show sticker along with my MCM holographic Midnight Mike Show logo. As a matter of fact, you know what? I even have some Goat Gazette ones. So, maybe because I have that other channel, ladies and gentlemen, the Goat Gazette following the Hartford Yard Goats. If I have a couple of those, I'll send those to you too.
Nice.
So it is what it is. Let me see if I can get back and get through any of these. Wow. Like, I appreciate all of the comments, folks.
Great comments tonight, guys.
It means so much to me that you guys came on and did this. And I got, is this a new one? Is this an effing new one? Holy shit.
Dano, you're fucking on fire, baby.
Jets, Dano. Thank you so much for the super chat, folks. When you send a super chat, it's in the comments section. Right next to it, there's a little $sign. You hit it, and you can donate $2, $5, $10, whatever. And the more you donate, the more you can write. And then we will make sure we highlight, because we can't get to every comment now that the show has gotten a little bigger.
Get touched on.
Yeah, super chats will always get touched on. Dano says, sorry for the confusion. Rookie mistake with the period at the end. It's a Dano Jets now. It's all right, man. I'm already subscribed.
Yeah, he got that.
Maybe I'll get some people looking for OJ content now. Ha ha ha. JETS. Yo, speaking of the humor we imply on this show, since OJ died, which, I mean, let's be honest, when OJ died, it was kind of it was the only death I ever remember of a celebrity where the studio audience would sit down.
I will just say that I don't feel like we left the world any poorer.
No. OJ died.
He can finally rest knowing his wife's killer is dead.
Yeah, he's looking up at us all and just seeing what we're doing, and now he can just enjoy it.
What a crazy spiral that whole thing was, man. I mean, he was beloved. He was Nordberg from Naked Gun, and then he basically just became like public enemy number 1.
Dude, well, come on, man. We talked about it on the show after he died. It's like he's clearly guilty. But the prosecution fucked that shit up.
Yeah. Like I've said, the verdict was correct.
His defense team was fucking incredible.
Served.
Yeah. It's like, what can you do at that point?
Rogan does a great bit about OJ and Kim Kardashian and the whole fucking thing on one of his CDs, where it's just like, he hired this team of legal assassins, but then karma came and killed both of his lawyers.
That's what happens, man.
Yeah, it's life.
And now karma came for him.
I don't even know if karma came for him. He was 76. Like that's just life came for his ass.
Infrared, I love the comment. That's our show, folks. I mean, that's what it is. In Jumpin' Jersey, it's kill the man with the ball. Yes, no, I always called it kill the man with the ball. But when I heard when Maddie brought it up to me as a smear the queer, it's like something in my brain was like, I feel like I've heard it called that before.
Somebody called it that. Like, you might have had conflicting, but you knew the game.
Guys, we're going to be heading out soon. The last thing I want you to do is subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'd really appreciate that. I'd like to see my subscriber count go up, even if it's like 3, 4, 5 people per show. I'd love to see that, and I'd love to see you guys try to break that thumbs up record set a few weeks ago when we had Ian from Jet Central on. I've spoken to him. When the season starts, we're going to have Ian back on the show. I don't want to bog down these guys. Gunny's going to come. I spoke to him again. Gunny's going to come back on the show when the season starts.
Dude.
And there's a bunch of other Jets content creators that I'm going to get on this show to talk to all of you. Take your calls, take your comments.
I've been trying to get the guys from the goddamn Jets podcast on here, but they're not real receptive. I'll keep working on them.
If they're not receptive, then fuck them.
We'll see.
That's how I say it.
We'll
if someone gives me a hard time or whatever, I immediately, I'm like, okay, I don't need you. So do you know what?
Well,
if
say
you like
this.
These guys, and then you want them on the show, I just don't tell me if they give you a hard time, because I'll start trashing them.
Well, I'll say this. If we get a super chat for $50, I will get naked.
Don't start.
You won't see any damn thing except my man boobs, but I'll be butt-ass naked.
I appreciate everything. Make sure to sign up to Met's OnlyFans account. He has a new one where he's cosplaying.
There's a lot of stepping on pies with his bare feet. It's hot.
And his dressing up like Sailor Moon pictures, where he has that little wink. Those are nice.
Trust me, we are going to hell. You know that, right? And you know what's going to happen? Metz is going to kill both of us.
Yeah.
Like, the last thing we see is going to be Metz smile and a 9mm.
What was it? It was a Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison or whatever.
Boy, am I glad I called that guy. Yeah, it was Happy Gilmore where he's putting the lipstick on.
All over his face. No, it wasn't Happy Gilmore.
No, it was Billy Madison. Did I say
Billy Madison?
Gilmore?
Yeah.
My bad. I fucked that one up.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Betts is going to have the people to kill list on his wall.
He's going to show up at our house.
Midnight Mike.
He's going to look like fucking Buffalo Bill from fucking Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. All right.
So if you don't see us, remember, Mets did it.
Yeah, Mets did it. And then
our slogan is Mets did it.
Mets did it. Yep, that's going to be our new slogan. Just like Norm Macdonald's slogan was OJ did it. But that's what I was saying. Like our style of humor, since OJ died, I've been watching back a lot of the Norm Macdonald OJ stuff, and I always watch the Norm Macdonald stuff where he trashes on Hillary Clinton and where he trashes on women. And one of his best fucking ones is when he's trashing on women, and he has those 2 pie graphs behind him, and he says, "Oh yeah, women in the polls shown here, it turns out that most people think that women are responsible for most car accidents, whereas men are responsible for most fatal car accidents." Now you'll notice how these pie graphs don't add up to 100%, and that's because the math was done by a woman. And the whole crowd is going, "Oh!" And then he goes, "Yeah, just to let you know, that joke was written by a woman." And then everyone's like, "Oh!" And he goes,
"Shit was great, man." No,
and then he goes, "Oh, now you don't know what to do." And then they're all like, "Ah ha ha!" And he goes, "I'm just kidding. We don't hire women." Just the way he can go on.
Norm's delivery. It was Norm's delivery that was perfect. Like, he was so good.
He's one of my favorites of all time. Like, I love Norm.
It's funny if you can just do good delivery.
Absolutely. Maddie, what do you got? We got to get out of here.
All right, guys. Thanks very much. I did put my Instagram in the comments. I don't pay much attention to it, but follow me if you want to. Just excited for Tuesday night show already. Like, we've had a great interaction tonight. It's great to talk to you guys. And I guess just go Jets, man.
Absolutely, Maddie. I will talk to you probably after the show or during this week. And
I'm off all day tomorrow. I'll be watching the Rangers game.
All right. And I will see you on Tuesday night at 10 p.m.
Deuces, gooses.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Midnight Mike, your late night New York Jets host. I am coming to you from the Long Island Sound. This is the Midnight Mike show. I'm about to hit that crappy Jets song because you know what? It's become part of our show. Here we go. Let's go, 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 Jets. I had a great time tonight. I want to thank all of you for joining us. Please, if you still haven't, hit the like button. This whole episode will be available to rewatch on the replay as soon as I get off the air. So check it out. Hit that like button. Add some more comments. What a great Saturday night. I love our Saturday night shows. They're long form. We can take our time. We can go off in all these crazy different directions. And we did that tonight. All of you who sent in super chats, it's so appreciated. John and Dana, like, that means so much to me. Seriously. It helps out. It shows people that, or it shows me that you care. And I hope other people, can follow that lead as we move on, because so many comments come in and I do everything I can to get to all of them. But it's becoming impossible. Super chats, memberships, and of course, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Who called in? John, Infrared, Honest Abe, Mets. I love all of you guys. I am Midnight Mike, your New York Jets late night host. This is the Midnight Mike Show, and I can't wait to see you next time.